We are live.
And
What
we're
we talking
off.
about? Hairy balls? What are we talking about? Oh, yeah.
Uncle
Oh, we're
Jimmy's balls.
Uncle Jimmy's ball. Uncle Jimmy got a haircut.
Yeah,
I need a haircut.
a little while
Yeah.
ago.
Christ.
Yeah. Decided to clean up for a bit. This is growing back finally. Damn it.
Oh, it took 3 months. No, that was
Right.
Halloween. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks and it's still. See, it's engine stuff. It's not a full beard yet.
You need that fine masculine mustache like Pat.
Yeah. Wow, this is a great surprise, huh? So you just came on a whim?
Yeah.
Yep, I
Decided
just
to get us all in here.
I was sitting up and I'm like, the kid's in bed and we ain't got nothing going on. It's cold and rainy outside. I'm gonna start a chat. Why not?
Why
Well, that
not?
means you're not snuggling up, so you having a chat with us.
Yeah. Yeah, at least Ozark can feel for a leg or something right there.
Got plenty of time for that all night.
Yeah, we know how that
Yeah.
works, being a parent, right?
No rabble rousing? Are you kidding me? Oh, well.
All right. You got Hitting Steel CA, GGW, Jag 1. Kenny's here. What's up, Kenny? AR Guns, how's it going? Echo and the Bunny Man. Echo's reloading chamber. What's going on, buddy?
Echo.
Did I miss anybody that wants a link?
Just
Let me know.
Put a link in the side chat.
No, I'm not doing
Don't
that.
Don't
No.
do that.
I accidentally invited that one person, but you should know who they are. You let them in or not.
Oh God, don't do
I
that.
made that mistake though. It was the
Yeah,
first.
don't
Yeah.
do that.
We got a troll.
Yes.
All right.
What was that anyway? Some
Somebody pretending to be like Vietnamese or something. It was ridiculous.
Asian ball face.
Where's Vanessa Kitty when you need her?
That was
Yeah,
scary.
she's never gonna come on.
She couldn't have done nothing. It was on StreamYard.
Oh,
They joined the video chat. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, but at least you have control with this.
Right.
I have to click back and forth to read the side chat on this device.
No. Oh yeah, you're on an iPad.
well, I got the AR-10 all loaded up. Going to the deer woods.
There you go.
Oh, it's still deer season over there in Arkansas?
It starts Saturday. Yeah, actually, Missouri and Arkansas same day. We're hunting in central Missouri at Twine's family land.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
What grain bullet are you shooting?
150 SST.
There you go.
IMC is here. No.
That's what I loaded up for Kansas last year, and the reason I like it is because if you're shooting a long distance, it's such a soft lead, it'll expand, at 300 or 400 yards. Most I'll be shooting would be 200 yards where we're going, but I'm backing up Twine. She has got a deer stand we call the condo, so it's big enough to hold like 3 people comfortably.
It's got a heater, a TV.
Oh, we're taking the space heater. We're adding 2 office chairs to it, so we're suffering when we're out there.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon, oh man,
real.
that ain't hunting. If you're Uncle Jim, all you need is a bush and a tomahawk.
Well, I can slide
Yes,
up
right.
the door and shoot one there.
Hey, it's good to see a buck. It's been a while. He
I didn't
survived.
I didn't get to watch that one. I saw the video
Saw it
pop
come
up.
but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, he survived hunting season. That's amazing. So, and he's out humping all the deer in the backyard right now. so
Boy.
that's good. We'll have more.
So
Yes.
we're going to send Uncle Jim a game cam for Christmas, so he can send us videos like our preacher does.
Yeah.
I want to see the mountain lion come through. Is what I want to see.
No, I don't.
I
want
just
anyone-
like how fast Preacher moved after those wasps went after him. I was like, man, homie's flying.
The
Dude, I've
wasp
been
and
gone too.
fire ants. He's had a rough year.
Yeah, he's had it rough, bro.
Didn't he do some kung fu stuff? Yeah.
Oh, he was spraying over his shoulder and doing some matrix moves. That was funny.
Mhm. Yeah,
The best.
but he's still He
The
still
best
had
wasp
time to
spray.
do food reviews, which is great.
Oh yeah, yeah. The best wasp spray is that foam and stuff. It sticks to them and they hit the
Oh
ground.
yeah, yeah. I have some of that. I have the same wasp problems here, and yeah, that stuff. Well, when I sprayed, the whole honeycomb thing came off. I was like, "Ooh, man, crazy." Yeah, it was pretty strong. I was like, "Man, I got this thing."
What I find works best for wasps and stuff, a good hard freeze knocks them right out.
Well,
Oh yeah,
that's what Twine and I did. We had some back in our what we call the woodshed, and on a nice cold day, we went out there and they're all bundled up, so we foamed them.
yeah. The other problem where I have them is I have a small little lemon tree in my backyard, and these fools love hanging in there. I'm like, damn, can you get away from my lemons? Like, damn,
You spray the
trying to
wasp
make
killer on the
salsa here.
lemons.
Let's go.
Yeah, use wasp spray on your lemons and poison yourself.
I know, seriously. Yeah.
You have a lemonade stand up front.
Homegrown lemonade.
Homegrown lemonade. Let's see who twerks first.
Well, why not? Pat's got a taco stand up the road of his house, man.
Yeah, he's got avocado trees in his yard.
Oh yeah.
Who that?
Yes. My old house, before I moved into this one, yeah, I had one really neat. Back before they were all standardized, I had one tree that made like 2.5 pound avocados, and I ate really good if I beat the rats. 'Cause the
Hit one
rats-
with a lawnmower.
Sick the parrots on them.
I love avocados.
Yeah.
This is the time of year for them.
Oh
Yeah, and like for us here in California, that's the only good thing about living here is that we get our own freaking avocados here. But Mexico is just down the road, so we get all their stuff too. So I like usually the winter types. I don't know because there's two types of avocados. There's a Haas, and there's another one.
Yeah, the
So
original,
when one,
the Haas are the small ones.
yeah. So when the Haas is not in season, you get the smaller ones. So I mean, it takes a little longer to effort if you want to make a guacamole. But
My favorites are the big ones with the real smooth skin. They're shiny. Those are
yeah,
the good ones.
yeah.
Okay, Ozark, I have a question.
Okay.
Just came to sit down here tonight. I turn on the light with the recessed lights, the screw-on kind, and they started blinking. And I'm like, what the hell? And then they went off and then on. Is it my switch or what?
Are they LED or fluorescent?
They're regular fluorescent.
If they're fluorescent, that means you've had a drop in voltage like a dimmer's on them.
Yeah,
Maybe there's ballast is going down.
Well, switch over to LEDs. Get rid of those damn fluorescents.
yeah. I luckily there's two different kinds.
Uh-huh.
So I'm using LED right now. That's why it's more white. But
Fluorescents are not dimmable. If you got a dimmer switch or a three-way on fluorescents, they're
No.
not happy.
no, these have never done that. So I'm thinking maybe ground on the switch or something is going wacky, or critter ate the wires in the ceiling. What?
Did your son
I'm not an
fire up
electrician.
a power hammer in the garage or something?
Hmm?
I said, did the sun fire up the power hammer in the garage?
No. No, there's no reason for it. And I'm not licking the sockets, so it can't be that. Not today, anyway.
Finding electrical issues is the biggest pain in the ass, man. I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Well, we just won't use that light switch, I guess. I don't know.
How many light switches in your house you got to put tape on?
Yeah, nothing down here kills the internet.
I'd switch those fluorescents over to LEDs because you're not going to get incandescence. And if that doesn't fix it, you've got an issue somewhere else, either in a breaker or a switch.
Yeah, I think it's something that just happened. So,
Yeah, I like what Hitting Steel CA says. He said you got to put the boob light up. That'll take care of it.
Right.
The booth lamp. I gotta go look at the side chat here. Yeah.
So I didn't know those fluorescent cam lights even used a ballast. I thought it was all
No, the
know-
ballast on those are built into the bulb.
okay.
That's
So the
why
LED
one on a dimmer, they'll be like,
right.
making that noise. Yeah.
And then if you throw an LED cam light in, you got to have that little driver box you got to wire up.
Well,
So
you
then on
can do
some of
those.
them,
They make those conversions where the LED just screws into the socket, and you're good to go. They're about $5.
Hmm.
It's called a LED trim conversion,
okay.
and you can go to the box stores and you can buy them by the 6-pack. I think they're about $35 or $40 now for 6 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I need seven. Oh, always something that goes. Always like this.
We call it the rule. We call it the rule of 5. You know, every 5 years something else is going to go wrong. Like, you know, in 15 years or 5 years, it's like the garage door opener. In 10 years, something with the air conditioner. In 15, it's the water heater and the dishwasher. The rule of 5. Something's going to break in every 5 years. Something major.
So you got 5 years to save up about 10 grand each time it happens. Hey, Hobby's Hobo.
You know, I bought all that. Oh, you got the nog. I bought all that rebar yesterday.
Yeah.
$16 for number 5 rebar, 20-footers.
How much is it normally?
Well, 2 years ago, I bought 60 bars of 5 and 120 bars of 4, and I paid $2,000. 2 years ago, I'd have paid $750, $850.
Wow.
And that's rebar still.
Yeah, just plain old rebar.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go brand it.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon.
Well, yeah, for bitching, I just called the propane to top us off.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I filled earlier. Doubled.
Yeah.
Over doubled.
Well,
and I'm talking
and a third of that is the diesel it takes to bring it to you.
Well, I'm talking to the guy, and he's like, yeah. I said, yeah, I know. Let's go, Brandon. And we start talking politics. He's like, yeah, it's all messed up. He goes, you better top off. And hopefully by the time next year, when you need more, it'll get better. But right now, he said it's a nightmare storing it and keeping it.
I think propane, last time I filled up, I did I think it was $13 for just one of them little 20-pound grill tanks. I couldn't tell you what it is now.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's two places around here. There's a Eastern Iowa propane, and then right across the river there's Eagle River Liquor. They both fill up your tanks. You don't got to do a swap or anything, and they charge you like $13.
This is $2.39 a gallon. Luckily, I'm just topping off a little.
Right.
And it's been, like we're used to 99 cents, $1.25. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is now. Hell, I haven't filled up a propane tank all year. I don't think. I bought that pellet grill. I haven't had to use one.
Yeah, I got one of those Blackstone grills for my birthday. I hadn't put it together yet, so.
Oh man,
it's the one with the air fryers built into it.
So let me ask you this: is that Traeger really worth the money?
Yes.
Really?
Dude, I smoked a Thanksgiving turkey, and it was the juiciest, best turkey I've ever had in my life.
Well, it worked. You use it like an oven.
Yeah.
And and I've got the basic model with just the probe in it. They got the fancier ones like Bluetooth to your phone and everything else. So you set the temperature and forget about it. Now I added a water pan to mine just because I like to keep the moisture level up, but you can just put a pan in there with water in it and accomplish the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, dude. I mean,
The best brisket I've ever made in my life has been on that Traeger.
yeah.
Really?
And it's too easy not to get one. I mean, you can dial it anywhere from 150 up to, I think mine goes to 400 or 450 degrees or something. And it's like, I throw pans of bacon on it, and it's the best bacon I've had in my life too. It's awesome.
Well, you know those stuffed mushrooms I did at Jim's. I'll do those in there. Set it at 350 and come back 30 minutes and it's done.
Yeah.
Oh, they're killer.
Have you tried pizza?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
You
Let's get
talk
that
about
pineapple pizza.
a crispy crust and a little bit of smoke flavor. Good
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, mine goes up to like 400 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the Hawaiian pizza, Uncle Jim. Let's get that.
Yeah, smoky pineapple.
Cranky,
That's right.
cranky.
We'll do that one like I did the inch lasagna for Cranky.
Yeah. Cranky, would you like some?
He must be asleep. I shot him an email.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't
probably.
seen him.
Well, it's
Doesn't
almost
he go to work
11:30.
earlier? What you got in there, Pat?
Brand new PC from Dell.
Ooh.
Ooh, man.
Brand new
Fancy.
Brand new PC from Dell, man. They must
Brand new PC from Dell.
to get that processor. Who knows how many people they had to.
I was just gonna say, who got shot for that chip?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a big market for recycled processors and old computers. They don't care if it's a Gen 3 or a Gen 4.
Ooh, look at that. That's fancy. Fancy foam.
What's the Prop 65 warnings on that phone now? You probably paid a $25 tax just for the packaging on that computer.
Yeah, no kidding.
They've been using that cardboard shipping shit lately, and stuff's been coming in dented, and I don't care, but I think they're losing money. Went back to the foam rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not much to them. Oh, and this is the size of a hard drive nowadays.
What? Look at that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap!
That thing's tiny, bro.
Give you the comparison. There's standard hard drive.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Micro hard drive.
Crazy.
Now, how many
Is that an
gigabytes?
actual
How many
hard drive?
gigabyte is that?
Is that an
These
actual
are-
hard drive or has it got chips in it?
Well, yeah, it's a solid state drive, but it's what do they call it? NVMe is the format they call it now, and this is a 256 gig. But you can get them up to 2 terabytes.
Wow.
That's
Man.
it.
Wow. So it doesn't have a
bro.
disk and a reader head in there to crash.
No, it's just solid state
It's also
memory. That's all.
The solid state drives do have an Achilles heel, though. They have no warning when they're about to take a shit. I mean, when they go, and they're gone. No warning. So with the hard disk drive, you could at least, try to recover a little bit, and you can hear the arm ticking or, something. But
Remember when we all had them old ass, big ass computers with the big ass freaking
6-inch
screen?
floppy with a 256K hard drive. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Commodore 64 was the
Commodore
hottest thing in high school.
64. Hey, you were styling if you had a Commodore 64, bro.
That's right. That's right. You spend all day writing code to get a Pac-Man go across your screen.
That's right.
The monitors were gigantic and heavy too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember the old TVs, man? Man, I remember those that had
the boob tubes.
that had the furniture on it.
Yeah, I had a friend that loaded off of an old TV. That was his reloading bench. Big old
Oh, yeah?
wood
That's off
TV.
the TV.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember as a kid the old hi-fi systems. You opened up the top, there was a record player in there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Record player. There's a place you can put your records in there.
Right. There's a liquor cabinet on the other
Liquor
side.
cabinet. Yeah, that was a bomb, man. But those things used to weigh so much, man. I'm like,
and
you get a hernia
and you
trying to
put
pick
the
that
big
shit up.
globe that opened up, held all your glasses on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Jim
And
was
those,
like, "Man, those were the
those were made of solid wood. There was no fucking cheap shit on those.
days." Yeah, we're a rich class if you had that.
I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, the big stereo consoles, they were out, over by where the
Oh
garbage
yeah,
was.
they're about 8 feet long.
Yeah, people would haul them out into the front of the street. So I got mine for free.
Hey, if you had a Fisher or a Pioneer, you were a baller, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or Sylvania.
Oh yeah. Sylvania.
I thought I heard a
Hey,
beep.
hey,
I thought I did too. I don't see anybody.
If you had a realistic, you were ghetto as hell, boy.
Realistic. Radio Shack, baby.
Radio Shack.
The little woman has a realistic scope on her 30-06 Winchester Model 70.
Yeah, man. I used to have an old realistic CB radio. That was back in the day,
Yeah.
like one of those home CB radios.
Yep. Were you fancy and had the 40 channel or just the 23?
Oh no, I had the 40 channel, sir.
I only
I
had
was
the 23 growing up.
I remember we had the Cobra CBs in every house on our farm.
Oh yeah, that was the shit. Breaker 109.
Mm-hmm.
Got one in the truck right now.
Hey, you got your ears on?
Got the ears on.
Breaker 19. This is the middle buster. Anybody got your ears on?
Oh yeah.
Talk to everybody within 5 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know they were leaving. They were truckers because all of a sudden they're like, it, and all of a sudden they're gone.
Oh, back before there were cell phones, the good old days.
You know what, man? I watched some of these old movies and I'm like, man, I remember those days. Those days are awesome, man.
Hey, I was in college. I had the CB and the radar detector in the car. Listen to the truckers and and the fuzz buster. Yeah.
Hey, remember we all had them big ass K40 freaking CB antennas that looked like that thing was just whipping all over the fucking place.
With the big ball in the
Yeah.
cylinder in the middle of it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, no avatar.
Yeah, if anybody in the side chat wants a link, let me know. Throw some hammers, I'll shoot you one.
Hey, Kurt, I got to
Yeah.
hop off for about
Why
10
is
minutes.
it? Hey, get
You gotta
Filipino
hop off
Jesus
that.
in here.
I'll be right back. I just have to move some USB cables around to get this done.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Your
We'll be
mic
here.
is like really muted.
I cranked him up to 200%. He's better than he was.
All right.
You
See
can
you guys
do
in a
that.
minute.
All right, see you in a bit, Pat.
You can crank them up from StreamYard.
Yeah, if you hover over their name and you click on the 3 dots, you can go to edit mic settings and you can make people louder or quieter.
Oh,
Oh, so we can shut people up if they're really
Oh man.
Yeah.
So we get cranky in
Turn
here.
them-
shut the fuck
Turn
up.
them down to 20% so they got to yell the whole time.
Oh.
So
Yep.
I
That's for cranky.
I was bitching earlier today. I got the notification from Brownells that the Forester Coax is finally back in stock after like 14 months. It's $400.
The what is it?
The Forester Coax press,
Oh yeah.
which is
Wow.
supposed to be one of the most accurate presses out there, but I remember they were $275. And then all of a sudden they finally could get castings back in. They're $400, really?
Yeah.
The
No,
back-
they're jacking everything up so bad, man.
But
Well-
you don't have to buy shell holders. That's where they get you.
Well, the mech is the same way, but for $150 less, I don't care if you can prime on it or not. I hand prime anyways.
Yeah.
Aaron Bush says, why does Hornady have different load data for Winchester 231 and HP 38 and 9mm? That's a good question because they're the exact same powder.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Because they did their testing at different times. That's why.
Yeah. Well, that could be it. But also, I don't know, man. I look at both of my books, but I have a tendency of going with the Lyman stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was good.
If the
I
powder
go more with the
manufacturer
Lyman.
releases data, I tend to start there and then see what the book says.
Hornady's pretty conservative on their numbers too. Because you'll look at a Lee book or a Lyman book or whatever, and you're like, dang, they're 2 grains higher than Hornady.
Mm-hmm.
You are back, Mr. Pat.
Hey, thank you guys. Yeah,
There he is.
I'll switch around here.
All right, brother. I can't believe how small that freaking hard drive is now. That's ridiculous, bro.
The wristwatch.
Not even that, bro.
Well, I remember that computer he brought to Jim's house for Mig was about the size of a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, you mean the Raspberry Pi?
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, the Raspberry Pi? Who does the Raspberry Pi?
Pat built his own.
Raspberry Pi. That's a Raspberry Pi.
Pat, I need one of those.
All
Dude,
right.
they're like, are they still $40 on Amazon?
They're all over the place. They
Yeah, you can
got a crop load of new models. They just got a new one out. It's the Raspberry Pi 4 Micro, and it's about the size of a chewing gum stick. And
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah, because that just got me a little freaking partycade. I have one of those arcade one up, the bigger ones. I like those, and I actually I bought the kit. I already had it all in there. I had the Raspberry 4, but I started looking into it. Man, I could do this shit myself. Save myself some money.
yeah, I'm
bought it.
swapping the old ones out here at work, so I've got Raspberry Pi 2s like crazy. If you want one, you're welcome to it. Next time you're down to pick up some lead and powder and bullets.
They're
Yeah,
basically
bro.
single function computers, right?
What's that?
The Raspberries are like single function computers.
Oh, there's all kinds of crap you can do with them, man. If you know Linux.
I no.
Me neither, but plenty of tutorials.
Yeah, you can do about anything with them. The single, what do you call it? Board stuff. That's one of these. This is a ESP32 with a battery and a battery charger and all that shit. But like, if you wanted to control your garage door or heating ducts and stuff, you use one of these. No
That
doubt.
sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Okay. If you want to do like ductwork control or sprinklers or your garage door or that kind of thing, you do an ESP32.
If you want to do security cameras for your house, can't you use a Pi to run a network of cameras off of that you can access from outside the network and stuff like that?
Yeah, you're better off using an old PC though,
Oh, true.
because it's all about storage.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are like way up here on me.
Yep.
Hey, Thorzak, what's going on, man?
Dave, what's going on?
All right.
Dave, were they bringing that submarine in from Guam for y'all to fix? The one that hit an unknown object in the East China Sea.
An unknown object, huh?
Well, it tore the whole nose off the stuff.
Did you hear about how the lady in charge of the steel making the submarines was lying?
Oh, yeah, for like 30 years.
Yeah.
She was like, the military's rules are too stringent. This is okay.
Yeah, the grade of steel was all wrong and everything, and she lied all those years.
Yeah. Like, they don't need to be 45 below zero. This is good.
Just go down. Yeah, go way down. Yeah.
Some kid fresh out of college figured out, I don't think she's doing this right. Her replacement was fresh out of college and like, I don't think this is right. At least she was only doing steel and not aluminum. Because most of the Navy ships are aluminum now.
A lady after my own heart. It'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I read up on it. I mean, she was a metallurgist, and the Navy had her doing impact tests at minus 100 degrees. And it's like a fucking submarine. And she said, fuck that. You know, when are they going to be at minus 100?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
She just
Minus about 15 Celsius is as cold as it gets at the bottom of the ocean.
All right. Got my bullets all sized up. Now what?
Pat, did you see that Martini Henry pistol I sent you?
Yes, I did. I've been getting your, you've been blowing my work day. So, yes, I watched Rob the 9-hole reviews one, and I saw the pistol one from Forgotten Weapons. And I was going to send you, there's a unboxing, a recent unboxing from IMA for, a Mark IV. Kind of nice looking.
I thought it'd be cool in a small caliber, but obviously that one wasn't for shooting. It was a tourist thing.
I thought the one that made up for that Iraqi veteran shoot was probably the neatest thing I ever saw. That was a shooter.
Did you see what I got today as an early Christmas present?
Oh, what do we got there?
That is Blanton's single barrel bourbon. The only thing harder to find is Pappy's.
No. How do I do this now?
Yeah, if I can figure out. So,
Click on the square.
There we go.
see the racehorse? That's Blanton's single barrel bourbon. That is the good stuff right there.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, the only thing, like I said, the only thing harder to find is Pappy's. My business partner is real good friends with a dude that owns a liquor store. They only get 2 bottles every 4 months.
Is it smooth?
That's one of the few bourbons I'll drink with just an ice cube in it. It's that good.
Wow.
And, but that's my Christmas present, and I'm bragging about it.
Hell yeah, they don't know with that. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but JH gets really bent out of shape when when he sees people drinking with ice cubes on a what's that, pineapple pizza?
Is this way over here?
You said Jamie does?
Yeah, he gets really bent out of shape if he sees people like putting ice cubes on bourbon. Because he
Well,
feels like it loses the I don't know what he's talking
That if you get one of those big old baseball looking ice cubes, it helps.
well, everybody has their own way. My preferred way to drink bourbons with water, bourbon or brands. But I don't know
That's the Uncle Jimmy's horse balls.
horse balls.
Yeah, I have the sound off, but
Mm.
Uncle Jim's balls
Yeah.
for horses.
Balls for horses.
Wow.
Look at the horse.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
Just gobbling those
get
balls.
some.
Oh.
Look, Uncle Jimmy's balls. Yeah.
They gotta be salty, man. They gotta be salty balls.
Salty balls.
I gotta put that in a video somewhere. Maybe an iced tea video.
Hey,
Yeah.
you should make that into an infomercial. That's
Yeah.
fucking perfect, bro.
That's what happens when you Google yourself.
Yep.
I was trying to
The
find a
the
video.
horse is done. He goes.
Salty
Oh,
balls for Uncle
jeez.
Jim.
You see the horse at the end of the video, like
Yeah.
picking the hair off its tongue.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Where's my money?
Where's my
It's
money?
hilarious.
Where's
Keep the
my
change, you
refund
filthy
policy?
animal.
Thing? That's interesting. So you're drinking your present right now? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm drinking some cheap wine tonight.
Oh, mira, you're a wino today.
I'm being a whiner.
Wino.
Now, is it true? Tomorrow, if you drink a whole bunch of water, you'll get drunk again.
Yep.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say. I've heard that, but I don't believe it.
That could save me a lot of money if it was true, but it's not.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, my summer drink this year was peach whiskey and iced tea.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
Is that a dirty?
Love with
Is that,
that
is
stuff.
that what is it called? A dirty Palmer? Is that what that is?
I don't know what it's
Dirty
called. I
Palmer.
just call it good.
Yeah,
It's
my
like,
son turned me on to
The
that.
Evan
That's
Williams
amazing.
peach is much better than the Crown or the others that are out there, and it's half the price.
And it'll knock you on
Just
your
Evan
butt.
Williams peach and unsweet tea, and holy
Yeah.
cow!
And you don't. It's too good that you get trashed easy.
Yeah, when you're thirsty,
it's like Uncle Jim's fucking salty balls. You never get enough.
salty horse balls. Then there's the
Salty
sweet horse balls.
Big Al, how's it going? Good to see you.
Oh, who's got the ABBA going?
Who's got ABBA? I hear Dancing Queen. Hell, even I know that one.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I
Pierce
started thinking
Brosnan
about
singing
Uncle Jim's
ABBA
salty
was
balls and
wrong.
Dancing Queen came in the background. I was like, it's perfect.
Talking about for that horse licking that ball, having that music playing in the background.
Mm-hmm. Inspirational.
That's it.
What's a
Have
gay
it
horse
spinning.
like? Hey,
Hey,
See, there's that.
wait, there's more. Hey,
hey.
Pick a culture club song. That'll go good. Eating balls.
Mhm.
Boy George.
Spinning like a disco ball. Yes.
Big Al got
there's
his-
people chatting here. I gotta click on there.
He got a Henry H003T pump action 22.
Yeah, those are always fun. Pump 22s. Yeah.
Never
Remake.
seen one.
Was it Remington 1187? Was the pump rifle 1187?
hey, we can always go with this song.
Oh,
I'm not
I
getting
used
that.
to have that CD back in college, man.
The gayest song ever.
Relax. Don't do it.
No, that was You Spin Me Right Round.
Ride round,
I
baby,
can't remember
baby.
the name of the band or the
It
Ride
is
round. Yeah.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. That's it. One hit wonder
One hit wonder.
from the late 80s or early 90s, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Before my time.
You're a pup.
That's right.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Well, I do want to say thank you, Mario. Today is your day.
Oh, thank you.
Happy Veterans Day.
Veterans Day,
We
baby.
appreciate you.
Veterans Day.
Good call. Thank you. Happy Veterans Day.
Thanks, brothers.
That goes for everybody listening too.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
right. We got quite a few guys that serve. We got Eagle Eye.
Kenny. Yep. I'm
I'm
not sure who else.
I didn't know Kenny was in the military.
Yep.
Yeah,
He was
man.
Air Force.
Okay.
He's in the Air Force. He's one of those freaking engineer dudes.
It
whatever
still
his name is.
counts.
Yeah, it does count. Absolutely counts.
Hell
Shit.
yeah.
Chair Force, baby.
I grew up 8 miles away from Little Rock Air Force Base, so we used to tease them. We called them air dinks. But as I got older, I appreciated them. It's a C-130 training base. I got to where I could identify the model of C-130 by the sound that it made.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they switched to the 5-blade and then the 7-blade props. The sound they made was dramatically different.
Yeah. Fucking Eagle Eye says still counts, and he's laughing.
No, I like what his last video. he tells his kid, "You're half
That's
Asian,"
fucked up, bro.
Asian,
No
and
love
the
for
kid
the
goes,
Air
"I'm a
Force.
quarter Asian."
I'm a quarter Asian. Screw you, Dad.
That's
What are you
right.
talking about half? I'm a quarter. That was funny.
That was fucking hilarious.
You ought to be good at
Still
math. You're half Asian. I'm a quarter Asian, Dad. What are you talking about?
Uh,
Yeah, get your math right.
So yeah, give me a break on 16th of an inch, okay?
That was pretty cool watching him shoot 22s at 300 yards.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
22s at 300 yards. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kenny's last video.
I don't get his updates, man. I need to start making sure I get his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Dude.
that's amazing. Was there any wind or anything?
He had to hold
7 mile an hour. Yeah.
1.5 mils left. He was holding, I think.
And he was still holding at 300 freaking meters?
He was testing 12 twist versus 16 twist on 22 long rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And basically, there was no difference. Everything was like a 7-inch spread
Yeah.
at 300 yards.
12 might have done a hair better, but I mean, it was negligible, if anything. But yeah,
Right.
he pulled the tape on them. They were both pretty much 7 dead on.
So why pay twice as much for a 16 twist?
Yeah.
Well, no, 16's normal.
Is or 12? Sorry,
Yeah.
I got it backwards.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a quarter Asian.
Well, I can see it in pistols going, more twists because you only have
Right.
one going out the barrel,
No.
in a short barrel. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, well, I can't do it now. Never mind. I never did check my barrel to see if I had any leading from pushing those 9mm at 1,200 feet per second.
You see
Yeah.
where you see where
What was
BF,
your highest? You were 11 something.
you see
I
where
think
BFR's putting out 20, 45, 70 revolvers for $7,000 a piece.
that hurts just thinking about it. Ah.
Yeah.
No, we had a Derringer, and it was I dare you to try this. Yeah. We had a Derringer under the glass. 4570.
In Derringer. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just go ahead and get the stitches in the web of
Ooh,
your
it
thumb.
flies over your head. Oh, guys.
I bet there
said
wasn't 2
no.
barrels on it.
I said no, not doing it. But the other guys, yeah, they're all challenging each other. Yeah. Ridiculous.
My 4570 lever rifle, I can shoot about 15 times, and I'm like, I'm done. And that's at 350 grains. That's a Martin.
Yeah.
And it's not the lightweight carbine either.
Big was the end of the bullet sticking out of the barrel.
Yeah. Going to bed, baby. Eventually.
Yeah, well, it's a big Derringer, but it was a Derringer.
It was a big Derringer.
The big D.
It's one of those gimmick type deals, yeah.
The 4570, which is the old Buffalo bullet.
Kind of like the
Oh,
Henry
God,
22.
big
That was the 16-inch 22 revolver that Henry makes.
Oh. The Heritage, the revolver, Heritage.
Yeah.
She's waking up and wants to say hi. No, she doesn't.
Hey,
Hey, Twine.
He only pans over to you when you're snoring.
I know.
I believe that. I believe
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Hey.
I'm joking. He's
jumped,
been,
girl.
He's been
No, I
super
didn't pan
good.
over. They just heard you snoring.
Well,
Oh, no. As soon as he jumped on, he was like, hey, Twine's here too. And she's
Hey, check this out.
Is that a grizzly bear or is Twine asleep?
you're not wrong.
Oh, man. Someone's going to get kicked. I would have had a bruise on
Twine's
my
going to go
back.
shoot Muy Grande this weekend.
she's going to do what?
Shoot Muy Grande, the big deer.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
There's a big 10-point running around the property near our stand, so
Get it? My best friend's been hunting about every day for the last 2 weeks. He's already got 2 deer in his freezer.
the one that shot that hoss you helped drag out.
Yep.
What did that end up scoring out?
He scored it at 171 and 5/8.
Oh, nice.
But he used
over 160.
he used the muzzle loader, so he couldn't get in the contest.
So it's Boone and Crockett then.
I don't know.
Well, you got two, one for primitive weapons and one for modern guns, so he can enter the primitive weapons.
Maybe I'm not. I don't know a whole lot about that stuff. You know.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
And they score differently. One's for archery and muzzleloader, and the other one's for modern guns.
Okay.
And I believe this Boone and Crockett is the primitive weapons.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him. God, that was a bear dragging that thing out of the timber. Ooh.
Where's the four-wheeler when you need it?
Dude, it wouldn't have made it. That there was trees down all up in that timber. We had to, once we hit it with the cart, we had to lift the cart up over the trees, and yeah, it was a good time.
Did you gut him first, or did you drag him out heavy?
Oh yeah, he was field dressed, and he was still 230 pounds.
That's called live weight. Yeah, drag my big ass out of the woods after you kill me.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of him in the stand today. I said, "Hey, I'm busy today, bro."
Oh no!
I'm 100 miles away.
No, you answer the phone. Fuck off!
You send him straight to voicemail when he calls during deer season.
Nah, I don't mind going to help him out. Shit, every time I need something, I call him. He's there. Plus, he gave me 10 pounds of meat for helping. So, shit, I'm cool with that.
There you go. That's just neck meat on that deer.
What's that?
That's just neck meat on that deer.
Oh, definitely.
Preacher made that pastrami when I took him deer hunting for the East Texas unicorn hunt. He made pastrami out of the neck meat. It's some of the best deer I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah, he pickled it or corned it or whatever for like 10 days. Then he smoked it, coated it in black pepper, and then sliced it thin. Oh my God, that was neck meat. It was everybody that took a bite was like, "This is the best deer I've ever had in my life." So, if we drop one this year, we're definitely going to corn it and smoke it on the Traeger and do pastrami.
Right.
Because the difference between corned beef and pastrami is it's coated pepper, and pastrami is coated in pepper and then smoked. That's the difference. But dang, that was good. By the way, that submarine is home ported out of Bremerton. It was Connecticut. Dave, they were talking about sending it to Seattle for repairs. So I was wondering if y'all were taking care of it. Yeah, the whole cowling off the nose of that submarine got ripped off, and there was just a sonar dome left. So they hit something big.
Crazy. Big Al said he saw 7 dead deer on the side of the road. Yeah, they're rutting.
God, there's dead deer everywhere down here.
Yeah.
I didn't see the deer get hit, but the cop and the car were pulled over, and the bumper and the deer were laying in the road beside each other.
With the blood smear going about 100
it was
foot.
like a little Hyundai hatchback hit this doe, and the whole plastic cowling over the bumper was laying next to the deer in the middle of the road. I'm like, at least drag them out of the road and let the rest of us get by.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, yeah, the rut's been on for about 10 days here. And it's just you can tell when the rut's on because the deer on the highway it's like triple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been off all week. This is the week I probably would have hit one driving at night on the way home.
Right. Oh, Twine's seen some beautiful deer in the morning when heading out. She heads out about an hour before I do.
Hmm.
We got that little 7-point chasing does in our backyard. Oh, we are getting concrete poured Monday for the footings.
I was just gonna ask you when you were pouring.
Yep. We're pouring concrete Monday. I'm moving dirt on Tuesday, and the styrofoam blocks are being delivered on Wednesday. So we
Nice.
can start ICF concrete filled styrofoam blocks.
Now, are you doing like a radiant in-floor heat in that?
Yes, I'm doing heated floor in there as well.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
So working in Twine shop up in Joplin, we'd work in the wintertime until your feet once your feet get cold, you're miserable.
Yep.
But with that heated floor, man, I love it. Jim, don't you have heated floors in your house? Oh, he's out.
Yeah. Oh man, that radiant heat's something else because you could open up a door for a few minutes and wouldn't even notice.
Right. So I'm gonna have my reloading room out there, and she's gonna have her wood shop out there.
Getting it done a lot faster than I got my shed done. That took me about 2 years.
Hell, we've been moving dirt for a month. Of course, with Mom passing away and all that delayed everything about a week and a half. So,
right.
Here's I'm turning the glass up to her. I picked up her ashes today.
Oh.
So we're gonna do her memorial service on the 11th of December.
Okay.
So
it's rough, man. Sorry to hear that.
Oh well, God bless her. If we could all go out the way she went out, the way I told her is that, if you can go meet God on your own terms, that's something a lot of people don't get to do.
Yep.
But she got to visit all her kids and all her grandkids and kept her, her mind was straight the whole time. After the last grandkid flew into town and got to visit with her, she said, it's time to rest now. Everybody needs to go to sleep. 45 minutes later, she was gone. So,
Man.
if I can go out that way, I'll die a happy man.
Right, especially keeping like you said, sound mind all the way up.
13 grandkids and 4 great grandkids. So, God bless her.
That's good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, when my grandma went through that, she didn't get that opportunity by the time she got back to the house. I mean, she did get back home, but she wasn't with it. So,
right.
Yeah, that's good. She was, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I'm going to miss her, but I'm happy for her because, like I said, she left us on her own terms. She was G-Mom all the way around. She told everybody to go to bed. It's time to rest now. So
that's the best way.
Yep, that's the best way.
Good night, Big Al.
Hey, good night, Big Al.
Feel better after that flu shot, brother.
Nice 22.
I got another video to edit too. I shot 2 videos. What was that, yesterday, day before?
Oh, I've got one I'm in the middle of editing, but gosh, the way as crazy as my life's been these last 2 weeks, I got about halfway done. Me and Twine doing bulldozer work on the shop.
Use a hoe.
Use a hoe. I didn't tag her on that one. I didn't want her making her mad on Instagram.
Tin Man, I took a second look at the thumbnail on that range video, and I was like, yeah, there you go.
I did it just for you.
The scowl on his face.
Dude.
It's funny.
I'm such a jackass for doing that the way I did too, because as soon as I got to the range, I was like, okay, set the cameras up, set the target cam up, set the tripod up, throw the targets up. All right, let's shoot these groups. And I was just not with it at all, and you could totally tell. I was slapping the shit out of that trigger.
Trying to film it.
Well, as soon as it resets, it was boom, boom,
dude. I don't know why I do that. Like it's a mental thing.
You're not the only one. Every time I get a camera on, I swear I shoot like total crap.
Well,
I do all the bad things I shouldn't be doing.
Even without a camera, dude, it's like I'll shoot and then I'll I need to learn how to let the trigger off and reset and not just immediately yank it again. I don't know why I do that. It's so weird.
It's like the reset rushes you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom, boom. As long as
there's
you're
a big difference. There's
Yeah.
a big difference in target shooting and defensive shooting.
True.
I taught my sons how to double tap.
Yeah.
Bam, bam. And as soon as that muzzle comes back down, you pull the trigger again. And so it's two different styles of style. Sorry, I'm bottle winding. Two different styles of shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're holding on that target when you reset it.
Yeah.
I do
But a lot of times it just like it won't be a smooth pull if I do it on the right away on that reset. It'll be more of a slap and it'll just screw shit up. I don't know why I do it.
Do you know what's funny is I wanted to shoot the foul some more. So like you said, I rushed out there and I got my spotting scope and I sat down and I didn't have it against my shoulder. And I sit down on it, it's on that bipod, and it went, it doubled on me. And it was because I was, what do you call it? I was like.
You were limp wristing and you weren't up against
I was rocking it. What do you call it? Like when you put it on your belt loop and go forward.
My 6 arc will do that.
And I was like, damn. Yeah, I was like, damn. And it's not like it's got a target trigger, but it rocked and the recoil was just enough off my shoulder. It reset that trigger and it went off like that. And I was like, did I just hear what I thought I heard?
Yeah.
This is a 308, right? And I looked down the spotting scope and I'm like, damn, they're right there.
That's awesome.
That's 6 arcs that I built with that 2 pound trigger.
Yeah.
It'll triple on you. It's like,
yeah, man, you gotta be careful shooting them things full recoil. Let them go off your shoulder like that. Ooh.
Well, what I've learned on that with that 2 pound trigger, it's in the pistol grip. If you're limp wristing it, like as they call it on a pistol, and you ease it into that trigger, all of a sudden it'll be whoa. It'll fire 3 rounds before you pull your finger all the way back.
Bump firing a foul.
Yeah, it was just like a bump stock though. It was like awesome, and it grouped. It was awesome. I thought for sure the second one would be up here. No, they were side by side.
Were you filming?
Huh?
Were you filming?
I do have it on film, but I was going to post a video. I do have it on here.
You should have looked.
Yeah, I can prove it.
You should have looked at the camera and did the Bob Ross. You should have looked at the camera and been like, "There are no mistakes, only happy accidents."
That's right.
I might have said,
whole needed friend.
Yeah, I got it on here somewhere.
67 Ripple. How's it going?
SSD.
I am Saya's hair.
Oh, that's funnier than hell.
I can't show it because of YouTube. Actually, I'm not showing a gun. I'm showing a video, so it's not.
If on YouTube, if you called it an accident in precision shooting, they'd be good.
Oh yeah, how do the rules go if you're
they
not?
don't call it shooting sports anymore. They call it precision sports.
Well, they don't allow you to show guns on YouTube. But what about a picture of a gun or a video
they
of
don't
a
allow
gun?
you to show guns on live streams.
Right.
But if you're showing it on a video, as long as you're not showing how to assemble or build or modify, they'll let you do it.
I'll allow it. I don't care if I get a strike. I don't post videos anyways. Shit.
Right. But if you call it a mistake, Jim, this is a mistake.
Don't do this. Let me show you.
Do you know what's funny? It says, okay, let's try and get comfy. Blap!
All right.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Let me turn the sound up. Yeah. Right about there. You
Yeah.
see that?
That is awesome.
And then I go, whoa.
Whoopsies.
You see the brass? I
Yeah.
gotta do that in slow-mo because they were like this close to each other. Those things rock.
Oh, that's badass.
But I'm sitting down and I go, okay, let's try and get comfy, and then blap! Whoa. And I made sure it wasn't the trigger. I investigated, and it was this because I could reenact it.
Yeah.
So I bumped it off my shoulder.
Oh shit. Yeah, that'd definitely be a good video.
Let's get comfy. The last words.
I was at Walmart today buying my deer license, and the guy in front of me was buying 308. So we had three choices: Federal, Winchester Super X, and 308, which I've never seen in my life. And then they had Winchester 7.62 by 51. And he was like, "Which one do I buy?" He's asking the guy at the counter. I said, "Well, are you target shooting or are you critter shooting?" He said, "Oh, just targets." I said, "Then buy the 7.62 by 51. It's $20 a box versus 38. No, I want the Federal. Okay, pay 42.
Oh man.
He paid $42 a box for 20 rounds. I'm like, dude,
Damn.
that's $2 a trigger pull for target practice.
Yeah, it's a dice set.
He was like, "What is 7.62 by 51?" I'm like, the military version of 308.
NATO spec, a little bit lighter pressure.
It said M80 ball on it.
Yep, 147.
Yeah,
Look at
$21 a box. That's that's still $1 a pull. But he was rednecking, so all right, your money.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at Rebel's quote. What? A foot of snow already? He plowed a foot of snow? Damn.
Wow.
And it's still coming down. Where
He's
is
up
he?
in Idaho, is that correct?
I had his address. Where is he? I can't remember.
It's not even mid-November. Oof, a foot of
I want-
snow. Yeah,
I want to
it's
say
coming.
Indiana, but I could be wrong.
No. If he's Indiana's getting snow, you'd be getting snow.
That's kind of what I was
I can't
thinking. Where you at,
remember.
Rebel?
You're supposed to get it what, Saturday night or Friday night? Or
Tomorrow.
Friday night?
See, we've just had lights.
I'm only 4 hours south of you.
Alaska. Oh, I was okay. Okay, so he was okay. Where did you move from? Indiana? Is that right? I say he sent me a package, and I'm pretty sure he was a Hoosier.
Yeah, it's coming. I don't have chains on, and whenever you don't have your chains on and ready, you're getting it. If you're all ready, then it's like, hey, where's the snow? I did this 2 weeks ago. I got all geared up for that.
So when you're putting the chains on and changing the oil, we need to be sending you a bunch of text messages.
Ding, ding, ding.
Remember we started that group text? You were like, "Son of a bitch, shut up, leave me alone."
Yeah, I got all the oil changed, and then my wife's car is telling her hers needs it now.
Okay, so I'm not smoking crack. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, a foot and still snowing. It's coming. Yep.
My son drives this little Chevy crossover, and he got a warning that said his timing was advancing. Well, okay, his timing chain stretched, or the tensioner's gone bad, or whatever. The dealership's like, oh, okay, well, what you really need is we can exchange the motor. They want $9,000 to swap out the motor,
which is BS.
Yeah, and they were like, well, that motor's kind of notorious about using oil. And I'm like, dude, quit trying to upsell me. How much for the timing chain?
Timing chain should be a couple grand at most.
$1,400 plus the tensioner was another $200, so $1,600.
Yep.
I'm like, even if it's eating oil, so what if he's using a quart every 1,000 miles?
$7,000 will buy you a lot of oil.
Yeah.
I don't have a car that costs more than that.
Yeah. I was like, dude, quit trying to upsell me. Yeah. I'm not putting an $8,000 motor in a $15,000 vehicle.
No.
Yeah, my personal vehicles are way under. Yeah, way under that.
It's heading your way, Jim.
What's that? Uh-oh. Yeah. That's because I don't have a plow on right now. That's why.
Oh, where's the snowblower when you need it?
I know what you're doing tomorrow.
I think last year me and my son were doing it. There was snow on the ground. We had to open the garage, move everything in and out. Oh, it sucked. Yeah. I think we better do it this week.
Yeah, I remember when we started that group chat 2 years ago before we all came up to visit you, and you were bitching about getting wet, changing the oil, and doing change and shit.
You were like, motherfuckers, shut up, leave me alone. I'm getting dripped on.
Yeah, the icicle down the ear. The icicles behind the tire. And one was dripping in my ear.
Jim, you can turn notifications off. How do I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you were so pissed at that. When one of us starts bitching, the others are automatically going to jump on.
Oh, and then everybody just started texting the word ding into the group chat.
Ding, 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 ding.
We need Pat in on the chat.
Pat loves Pat is
he's over on the West Coast, so he can bug you after you've gone to bed.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way you can add him. We've been on the same group chat for a couple of years.
Yeah, since you and me got trapped in the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can you add Pat to that chat?
So if I hit the hamburger button, remove people. I don't know if that'll do it though.
Invite. Or we just start a fresh one.
Yeah, that too. I don't know. I'll screw it up if I try
it. You might be able to share it. And then
there's Mario.
There's Mario.
Hey, sorry guys, because my wife came home from work.
I thought you had to correct your lawnmower guys.
Oh no, not right now. No, they're not nocturnal right now. So.
What was that? 10 minutes, Mario? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, you were gone.
Yeah.
Joking.
Okay, got it.
Your wife came home and you were gone 10 minutes.
I don't know if Pat would even want in on that group chat. There's a lot of dinging that goes on.
Yeah, I know. Well, as long as you could turn off the notifications. I have it on quiet now.
Me too.
Yeah. You can make it so it's quiet.
I'll look at my phone and I'll go, holy shit, 56 text messages.
I know. Yeah.
I know
you guys get chatty sometimes. I'm like, I'll never catch up to this.
Well, you got 3 night owls and 2 early risers. I mean, Ozark and Cranky are usually up early.
Cranky gets up at 5 o'clock East Coast time. That's 4 a.m. here.
Yep.
Yeah,
three for Jim.
I get up early too because I gotta be at work at 6.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but you don't get up at 2 a.m., which is Cranky time.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you got me doing
Cranky gotta get up at 2 in the morning?
Well, Cranky gets up at 5 a.m. That's 2 your time.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I'll wake up and 9 o'clock in the morning. Cranky will be texting at like 5 o'clock. It's like, damn, dude.
See, I'm not working
Like you,
tomorrow,
but don't like you
so
that much.
that means I'll wake up about 5 a.m.
Yeah, well, like I said, me and Meg do that crap too. You guys probably wake up to a bunch from me and him going back and forth at night, and then Jim if he's
Leaving
up.
all his dead mice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up to 14 now.
14 dead mice.
If we get an update.
Yeah, the roller and a paint bucket with peanut butter on it would.
Yeah.
It works. We did one outside there,
Yeah.
you know, and they just climb on there. You just scoop them and chuck them, you know.
Yeah, I think he just likes doing it quick and painless. Though he's doing it the humane way.
Yeah. We're gonna see if he plows snow in his underwear again this year.
Yeah. Yeah, but those traps get bloody and nasty, and then you got to put on gloves. Yeah.
No, you can wash your hands. Ain't no big deal.
Ew. Not when they've been out in the garage for 4 days and start
Oh,
smelling.
he checks them every few hours.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
out there messing around here.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a game cam on him.
Yeah.
There used to be a guy on YouTube that had the mouse
that would be
channel or
funny.
whatever.
Oh,
Is that-
dude.
did you ever-
YouTube banned him. He put game cameras on mouse traps.
Did you ever see the one where somebody had a camera in their crawl space under their house and they had a squirrel go up to the mouse trap and it nailed that squirrel?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was a viral. That was nasty, dude. Ugh.
Mm.
Trap went off, the squirrel just lifted its head up and then you could see the laugh go from its eyes.
Oh, it was a rat trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, those big black ones with the teeth. That's what we use for the big ones. Yeah.
That's what my neighbor got 2 cardinals with.
Oh, those are cool birds. Damn
I know.
it.
He felt like shit. I gave him one and I said, hey, these work awesome. I've killed 5, 6 chipmunks with peanut butter in it. And so he sets it out back on his back porch. He said, "Hey, come out the next morning and I'll be damned if there wasn't a cardinal in that thing." I thought it was a fluke. So I said it again. Next morning, same damn thing.
Must be a Chicago Cubs fan.
Yeah, must be.
Oh, I was laughing
Yeah,
so
'cause I
hard when he
love
told me
cardinals,
that.
man. Those are just beautiful birds, man.
They're awesome.
They are. Yeah. And I
They've
mean,
got
you're
that
not.
vibrant red color. I'm like, man.
Yeah, well, don't tell Twine. She's a big St. Louis Cardinals fan.
Oh, is she? Hey, sorry, Dodger fan. It's getting it.
I mean, he's just one of those guys that, something like that happens to him. You just got to laugh because he's the nicest guy you ever meet.
He done killed some Cardinals, man.
Yeah, he needs to put a box down where they can crawl under, and then the Cardinals will stay out of it. Type
Yeah,
deal.
something.
Yeah. Idaho is here.
I was
Hey.
having mice eat vegetables out of my garden, and I go up and chew chunks out of the tomatoes and stuff like that and squash. So I had the dachshund. I had Buddy the brew dog at that time, so I had to build a box with the traps inside it because I didn't want his snout
Yep.
getting in there.
What's going on, Mark? Hey, it's Thursday. Are you working?
Hey, what's going on, weirdo?
Indiana.
Who's that? Let's see who's here.
Who's ya?
NCK, Idaho, HIPAA.
If anybody wants to hop on, let me know. They can send the link.
Yeah, I had a trap in my engine compartment on the truck for a while, one of the big black ones. One walked away.
Yeah, you're missing a trap.
I'm missing a big trap, so whatever it was, was muscular.
Muscular.
My neighbor in my old house, his wife's car had the wiring harness chewed out of it twice.
Oh, man.
I bet they were using for a while there. I forget what company it was, but they were using a soy-based wire insulation, and so the critters would just chew the wiring out of your car.
It was
What's
that
Pat?
big
You know?
Nissan SUV.
They got the Murano, the Rogue,
No, it's the big one. It's
The
the
Armada.
same chassis. It's the
Armada.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was an Armada, and twice they chewed up the wiring harness.
It could be the soy-based wiring insulation. They found out like 3 years later they stopped, so all those people with cars are just getting eaten alive.
Yeah, it happened twice in like 4 months, and it were squirrels.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be so pissed. That ain't a cheap fix either.
No, because those wiring harnesses are so integrated, it's like a $3,000 repair.
So with
But
that,
they were
would
saving the environment.
would insurance help out with that? I mean, I don't know.
They filed the claim on the first one. The insurance company on the second one said, no.
Yeah. Mm.
So it just cost him $500 on the first one. The second one, he had to pay full price for.
Yeah. Yep, it's when ideas go bad. Whoever thought that one up, bad. Gun range chat.
Best Beta.
Okay.
I've relocated 3 tomcats with cat food this year in a box trap. Hadn't killed any, but I've relocated.
I was just gonna say relocated in air quotes or actually.
No. Actually relocated.
Okay, good.
And I'm like, look, a 22, I can fix it. Twine's like, no. So we drive about 5 miles away across the river and let a cat go in somebody else's neighborhood.
Yep. Oh man, speaking of that, we found a kitten in my wife's parents' bushes when we were up at their house. And we're like, yeah, we can't keep it. So we brought it to the Humane Society. Those people, we dropped it off and they said, we require a $50 donation when you drop off stray animals. I said, if you require it, it ain't a donation, is it?
Right.
Bastards. You know, you should have done is just left it in a box at the front door. They're like,
That's what my wife.
go.
That's what my wife said.
Here's your donation. Have a nice day.
yeah.
Or set it on
Yeah,
the
right.
intake manifold.
Stupid,
and
man.
get it
I
highway.
swear.
No, what you do is you go, can I use your bathroom, please?
What'd you say, Pat?
Now you're being nasty.
I don't give strangers $50 without a blowjob.
That probably works in Vegas.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yep, I got sleeves on, James. It's 65 in the basement.
Well, you painted your shed just in time if you got snow.
I know, that's why I had to do it on Tuesday. I'm looking at the forecast. I'm like, shit, it's gonna rain. Take a whole day to prime it, and another whole day to paint the outside and paint the floor. And there's water leaking.
You need that 55 degrees to use that exterior paint.
Oh yeah, it was good. I don't know if it cured by the time it hit 55. I would hope. I mean, I'm hoping.
You only need an hour or two for it to cure.
That's fine then. But I think where they put the window on the west wall, I'm getting water that's coming through from the bottom of the wall onto the floor. I'm like, son of a bitch.
They didn't flash the window.
No, because the window, it's one of those windows that has the flashing built onto the outside, so you run screws from the outside. And I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to seal that up?
Well, you take the window out, put some foam in place, and put a Z flash on the top.
That's what I'm gonna have to do because it's getting in somewhere. I'm like, God damn it, I can't have that because there's electrical running through that wall too. I said I ain't playing with that.
Well, no, in 2 or 3 years you'll have wood rot. So.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that.
Or you can seal it up with quad, pull the window out, put that quad caulk down, but don't touch that stuff because it's like chewing gum in the summertime.
Oh man.
But it doesn't ever shrink or go bad.
Okay. Yeah,
It's a poly.
and I was looking at it on my Mac. I probably run some caulk around that, and it would be okay. But then that sheeting they put up is corrugated, so you got huge pockets. Every 8 inches, and that corrugation. I'm like, I can't seal that for shit. I wish it would have been a normal window where it's sat, halfway in the wall and not be flush on the outside. It'd be a lot easier to flash it then. 'Cause it's got like
Yeah,
a,
the
it's got like a,
Z-Flash on the top's the most important.
right.
You can fill it with that quad caulk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that before it gets too snowy and wet because and there's another one where they overlap the seams on the sheeting. I'm pretty sure there's a leak there too.
Well, that quad you can use as long as it's above freezing. But when you caulk that in, you leave it. The way they describe it's like a weld. You don't try to smooth it out. You just leave the bead, and it'll fill, and it doesn't shrink in the sun. It doesn't. It expands and contracts with the heat and the cold. So spend the $6 and use that quad.
Huh. Yeah, I'll have to have you send me a link to that. Make sure I get the right stuff. That sounds like what I need.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let me get out of here.
Over Lowe's. It's called Quad, QUAD.
All right, Mario. Thanks for coming on, man. Happy Veterans Day. Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, so I gotta get up early tomorrow. So you guys have a good night, man. Enjoy yourselves. And Pat, stop being a mad scientist over there. I don't know what you're doing.
Got to pay those
All right,
bills.
guys. You guys have a great night,
Mario.
man.
All right,
Have
night,
good
Mario.
Later, guys.
We got a monitor now.
Oh, all-in-one PC.
Oh shit.
Wow, look at us smell.
I'm not too far behind Mario.
Yeah, you probably got to be up early too.
Oh, no, I don't have to be up till 7, but that means I'll wake up about 5.
7.
Lay there and stare at your alarm clock till 7 o'clock rolls around.
Well, my coffee pot starts brewing at 5.
Ah, gotcha. Good way to wake up though. Automatic drip, get that smell.
Oh yeah, I threw a little French vanilla in there today, so got that frou coffee going.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, wow.
Well, I will not be on Saturday night because we're going to be up at Twine's parents, and old school DSL is all they have. So.
All right. Well, you guys have fun, and hope she gets the big one.
I hope she knocks one down. I'm the backup gun for her. So
Hell yeah, me too, man.
if it's over 100 yards, she's going to say, "You shoot it." So I'm legal. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right. Take
Good
care.
night.
Take care, Marvin. Good seeing you.
Good night.
And then there were 3.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. It's 45 in the garage. That ain't bad.
Burr.
It's 77 here in the server room.
That's a little warm. Yeah, I've been waiting to get I'm letting that paint cure on that shed floor for 3 days before I put anything on it because I'd hate to put the lawnmower on it and then as soon as I go to move it the next time it's stuck to the tires and peel it off when I go.
Just whatever you do, don't let it freeze.
What's that?
Epoxy?
No, I just did primer sealer and then it's like porch and wood floor paint.
Oh, okay.
Epoxy will probably shrink and then crack, won't it?
It was just don't let it freeze all over everything when I did my garage floor. I don't know what it'll do. I don't know if it turns into goo or what happens, but
yeah. Man, I live in Iowa. It gets down to like 10 degrees. I wonder how they do it. They must have a different formula for out here. Because I know they got epoxy floors around here.
Yeah, if it gets messed up, you can do some vinyl flooring or something, like interiors. Snap it all together. Boom, bang, pow.
MCK says climate. Oh, go ahead.
Mark says I'm thinking about doing one. You thinking about doing a epoxy floor? There's a picture of mine.
Where'd it go?
Hold on.
Oh, your psychedelic one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's got glow in the dark. Was that an additive or it was the paint itself?
No, the stuff's clear when you get it, and you have to tin it and you put the glitter shit and stuff and a climate control shed. Okay. But the glow in the dark, I got the powder from China, bulk, and mixed up about 3 or 4 gallons of glow in the dark in 3 different colors, and then just spread it out on the floor.
It's trippy.
Powder from China. It's probably nuclear.
Could be.
It's tritium.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it on your
site. About that. You know, I said for nuclear waste disposal, give us some of that vitrified nuclear waste that maintains 80, 90 degrees. Spread it on the driveway. That'd be the way to go.
Yeah, MCK. I put a 1,000-watt heater, one of the in-wall heaters, out in my shed. I'm not sure how it runs and keeps it warm yet. I haven't used it with a heater running when it was cold out, but we'll find out. I don't know if I'm going to do a window AC out there. I probably not. I'll probably just do a fan and call it good. I don't mind getting hot. Plus, you got to worry about amperage.
Well, you got it done just in time, so.
I know it was kind of a mad dash at the last minute, especially painting that thing. I'm like, shit, I got 2 days to get this thing painted before it's going to rain for 3 days. I better get it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went in there today and I saw a wet spot on the floor I was checking the floor to make sure it was drying okay, and there's a wet spot. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I have to figure that out too.
Yeah. Get her sealed.
Yeah. Water coming in right next to the electric heater. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I tell you what, when I was cutting the hole for the can that you put that heater in, I measured up 6 inches off the floor, or maybe it was 7 or 8, I can't remember. But I ran my wiring at 18 inches off the floor, and I forgot about my wiring. So I was using the jigsaw to cut that hole, and I was going in there to cut the insulation out, and I felt the wire. I'm like, damn, that's close. I didn't get it, but I got really close. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Ouch. That would have been bad.
Well, the 20 amp breaker was off. The 15 amp was still on for the lights, though. So, yeah, it would have been a pop. But we're good. It's all good.
I think a lot of power tools bit the big one that way.
Oh, dude, your hedge trimmers that you have to plug into a wall. Oh my God, those are so dangerous. I've cut an extension cord with them a time or two.
Oh yeah, when you whip back and yeah. I shredded one once. I remember that. I went battery after that. Everything.
You hear a loud pop, and then half the lights in the house go off.
That's right. I remember my son. He was younger, and he said, "What happened to the extension cord?" Oh, nothing. Nothing. Probably an animal.
See, I know I'm not the only one because my father-in-law did the same shit too.
Yeah, you whip around and you snag it, and it goes, "Hey."
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember. Memories.
Son of a bitch, that cord was $50.
Yeah. A little electrical tape, it'll fix it. It'll be fine.
You know, I patched a cord once, and I'm an idiot, and I used butt splices instead of just putting a new end on it where it was cut. And I had my smoker plugged into it, and it must have got a short contact or something like that, but it shut the element of my smoker off. Well, the auger kept running, so the next thing I know, there's a fire pot in there, and it's overflowing with wood pellets, and nothing's burning. I'm like, dude, if this thing takes off, I'm going to have a fire bigger than Texas in this fucking thing. So I got rid of that cord. Hey, Chico, how's it going, man?
Chico wise.
Chico.
I sent Chico a link. No, I didn't.
You can post it on the chat. Just watch who you invite. You know.
Yeah, we'll get another Vietnamese dude. That'd be cool.
I'm trying to avoid that.
Well, the troll that I clicked on that got on the chat, it was Gun Guy something, and it's like, oh, Gun Guy, boom, troll.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks, William. Kleins ain't cheap.
Ooh.
Got welded together.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna load up some more of those 9mm and try to shoot a better group, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight.
I'm surprised you didn't have the 124 truncated cone, the tumbleweed one.
I have the ones right here they're the 120. They're not the 124. They don't have a lube groove, but Rope Loader sent me these.
Oh, okay, that's a different one than what I got. Yeah, that'd be a good one though.
Yeah, I think it's the same bullet. It's just not tumble lube.
Mm-hmm. And the groove makes it a little lighter, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the ones I shot with bullseye, and I said, damn, that's hot. And I didn't even check the primer. I just shot the rest of them. Fuck it.
Yeah, I rewatched that one after you commented on it, and I was thinking to myself, 4.2 grains of bullseye and 9mm. Are you going to run out of case capacity? I mean, there's going to be a compressed load any further than that.
Oh, that was a good time. Yeah, that was pretty snappy.
Yeah. He likes to go for that velocity.
I'm just thinking, how can you do more than that? I mean, is there anywhere to go? It's like Copenhagen. It's the end of the line. I got 4.2 grains of bullseye. I want more. What do you do?
I tell you what, I mean, I'm looking at those charges of power pistol too. That fills up quite a bit of the case, but there's zero pressure signs. It's crazy. You get a shit ton of velocity with not a lot of pressure. That powder is ridiculous.
Yeah, it'd be a good powder for if you got hollow point bullets, you know, if you want to make your own defense rounds.
Yep, I've been looking at Precision Delta. I've been thinking about trying to do a couple of them. Shit, they sell their jacketed hollow points for like 11 cents a piece. I think it's a pretty good deal, free shipping.
Hornadies are pretty cheap, or they were. I don't know what it is now.
They talk about the Hornady action pistol or the
bullets, XTPs, and the
okay.
What's the other one?
The HAP Hornady action pistols are the ones that I can get locally, but they want $80 for 500. I'm like, ugh. Bulldog, how's it going?
Yeah, you only need a couple hundred.
Don't know if I shot Bulldog a link either.
Jag is here.
Egg one.
Yeah, it's weird. You have to click to see the chat on the iPad.
So on yours, do you at the top it'll say like private chat and then comments? Is that what it says?
No, it's not like regular. Like what you're looking at, it's totally different. At the bottom, you have chat, and you click on that, and then you have to make sure and click the X at the top right to close the window. Otherwise, you're booted off. I learned that many times.
Okay.
You have to rejoin. It only took me 20 times to learn that trick. 6 grains and everything to man.
Grains of bullseye and a 9mm, James. In 45, you can get away with it. But even in 45, that is a screaming hot load. That won't be fine. No way. That red is a tank, but I still wouldn't trust it.
maybe you should get a hollow point mold.
I've been bouncing back and forth on it.
The MPs are the way to go. The way that the pins are. Once I tried crankies, I'm like, wow, what's the hassle with hollow points? There's no hassle.
Right.
It works so good. It's just like casting, so anything, pretty much. So they got it down, the way it slides sideways. It's smooth at the bottom.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, if I was going to do a hollow point mold, it'd definitely be an MP for sure.
Yeah, they just don't have a variety, They don't have a truncated 9.
Yeah, they do.
Hollow point?
I believe so.
147, they don't. That's what
Ooh, yeah, that might be, yeah. I forgot you shoot subsonic.
A lot. I have more light molds than I do heavy,
Mm-hmm.
The MP one I got, I wasn't too happy with, that ball one.
Yeah, I remember you saying it was pretty ogive or something.
It's got a little step, the size.
The shoulder.
That little step shoulder, and it's big enough to where it has to come, and then you're hitting the lance.
Yep.
Like, why did you do that,
So, yeah, I was looking at their molds too, and on their truncated cone molds, they don't have that step, but their round balls do. So, yeah.
There you go. It was an impulse buy. I didn't think about it. I just went boom, buy it. Yeah.
Yep, and I like their 125 hollow point mold, and actually they might have one that has a lube groove. It's not a smooth side, and I can't remember if that one had the step on it or not.
Yeah, just watch out for the step and the shape. The truncated, see, you got all that to go in the barrel,
See, but then if you have that step right there in that shoulder, you get a case that's a little bit shorter, and it's going to be sticking out more, so your head's spacing further down the barrel, and it's just going to screw stuff up. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to play with it some more. I wasn't happy with it, so I just set it aside.
Mm-hmm. James has got a hollow pointer tool.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, but they always come out hokey. So there's one for the trimmer,
Mm-hmm.
and they never line up straight. You chuck it in and it never turns out perfect. You're better off making your own drill press jig thingy.
I was just going to say, I guarantee you, James made his own, and it's probably going to be pretty damn close.
I don't know.
He's pretty. I've seen James do some cool stuff, man. He's pretty ingenuitive. That's the right word.
It's a hassle drilling hollow points. So I prefer to put an X on them and call it a day.
Catch all the shavings and throw them back in the pot, though, at least.
No, you probably didn't see the Ohaus cross test with Pat sent me a Phillips bit and all that.
Oh yeah, I saw those. I'm talking about if you
turned out like gnarly. It's like, yeah.
I'm talking about if you make a tool to like drill out your own, hollow points, then you're gonna have shavings somewhere. At least you can save them.
No, you're gonna have shavings definitely. Just do it on a pan,
Yeah.
Good night, Idaho. Though that you're gonna have to have a jig to keep the bullet from spinning and to keep it centered. That's a whole pain, and otherwise, if you're doing it by hand, you'll never get them right. They'll be off center, unless you go by and. That's the hardest part, going by and centering each bullet. Like even when I'm, pressing the marks on them. And one time I stuck them in a press, and I think it was a decapper or something. I rigged up something, and I'd do this, and I'd put a little dimple in each one, and it was straight because it went
center.
to the die. Mm-hmm. And I forget what I did because you had to MacGyver 3 things to make it work. I don't know if it was a bullet sizer with this added. I don't know. And that centers them. And once you have your dimple, you know.
If I 3D print you something that'll hold a decapper pin.
I'm just wing it. I just wing it with the wide cutters and say forget it. But yeah, eventually I'll probably do some kind of MP hollow point.
Mike, is that the smooth side, or does that have a lube groove on it?
trying to remember that one. That one's probably similar to the one I have, but lighter bullet.
Yep, it's got
those,
that.
Those don't ogive as much because you don't have that long 47 grain bullet, you know. So
Right.
when you're 125, you're okay. That's what I should have got, but I wanted heavy because I don't have heavy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I've been looking at that mold too, and it's like, man, if it didn't have that little shoulder on it, I'd be all over it.
125 might be okay.
Yeah. 95.
Thanks, Chico. Reynolds has a limit of 2, thank God, because I'm broke right now.
Yep.
What is it? Nexus has a limit of 5 when they get them, and there might even be a little less than that.
Didn't they up the prices though at Natchez? Didn't they?
Yeah, but people were just going to this Booze and Bullets. Had Cabela's or whatever, and it was you got 500 for $20-something. It turned out to be $50 a brick. He had a match the warehouse. What's the other store? Warehouse.
Sportsman's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Cabela's matched it. Watch Booze and Bullets video, and that was 500. So you double that, and I think it came out to be $49 or something. And the prices are coming down.
Hopefully that trend continues.
That's a local store too.
Shit,
no hazmat.
The local store around here is still trying to get rid of those bricks he's selling for $123. He's going to be sitting on them forever.
He's going to have to eat them because prices are going to come down, and that's when that's when you feel silly. Yeah.
I love walking in there. He's like, "Hey, you need some primers?" And I look at him and be like, "Nope, I'm good."
Yeah. Just tell him as soon as you take your loss, take your hit. I'll be your man. I'll be your huckleberry.
I might pay $50.
Yeah, desperation, I'd pay $50 a brick if I was desperate.
I think I'm good for like 2 years at least. So thank God.
I haven't been shooting that much to load up, so yeah.
Hey Ram, how's it going?
What was that other quote?
Have you seen YouTube's new rules for gun content?
Oh crap.
Here we go.
Yeah, what might that be?
10,000 for $8.99, so 9 cents a piece, right?
Yeah, but talking bricks, I don't know what that.
1, 2, 3,
or sleeves.
4, 9 cents a piece times 1,000, $90. $90 a brick.
Yeah, nice. That was easy. All right. Didn't do too good in math.
That took me longer than it should have to figure that one out.
Yeah, I know. 9 cents times 1,000. Okay, then. Let's see. Let's add a 0. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, we're not quarter Asian. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine, but I think, part of the truck driving and all this crap now, getting stuff, just throws primers right in the mix. Otherwise, we'd be fine.
Speaking of did you hear me? Did I cut out?
You froze.
Speaking of something, and then you cut out.
Okay. Do you guys know who Hootie Who is?
Yeah.
So he posted a video of taking a tour over the Remington factory. That after they got it back up and running again, I think it was the one down in Arkansas. I can't remember, but anyways, he had a shot of where he was recording their lead outside, out back of the place. Holy shit!
Oh man!
They had 65-pound pig ingots, probably 30 on a pallet, double stacked high, and they had probably 3 wide, 10 rows deep. I'm like, damn.
Oh man!
Was there a fence around the building?
I don't know. I was like, let me get in there. Just give me 2 ingots. I'll be good. Then you watch them make the lead wire. They extrude the lead wire right out of them ingots, and it's super shiny. It's like, man, I'd love to have a pallet of that.
Yeah. Yeah, the wire would be cool too. Easy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You can order cigarettes online and have to send it to you, but
Can't have loose leaf tobacco shipped to Washington.
oh,
Why would they allow cigars and cigarettes but not loose leaf? That's stupid.
yeah, that's weird.
I've never even heard of ordering cigarettes online. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, Uncle John used to do it. I think there was some Russian company. You get Camels, the regular brands, and it's like 20 something a carton.
Nice.
Now it went up, but this was when they were 50,
Right.
So it was like half price. And then you got to do a little finagling, so you're not, because they're going after some companies and all that. But he's on the vape now, so he's not, I'm buying the bags of tobacco, and it's way cheaper rolling.
Oh,
out.
yeah, for sure.
And you buy the little filters, too, and they're cheap.
Yep. Reload your own cigarettes.
Yep. And without just one of those cheap $3 machines, and it makes that. There's a little filter.
Yep. I'd be doing that too if I still smoked, but I quit when they hit like $7 a pack here, and I'm like, nah, I'm done.
And a bag lasts forever. It's a big bag. That has to be like several cartons. And it's like, man, I'll never run out of bag of this stuff. So. And it slows you down. If you do it to where you have to roll one when you want one, unless you're changing oil or something, you don't want to do that.
Right.
But it slows you down, so that's good.
Yeah, only roll one at a time, so you got to do it each.
Yeah. So it's like, damn it, coffee in the morning? Son of a bitch, get the machine.
Yep.
Or late at night. Yeah. It's like one more. Gosh darn it. I usually, my wife goes, here, use this. See, that I have my own cigarette pack.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Q-tips. Yeah. Works great. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Saves huge money, but I shouldn't be smoking now because it's got up to me. It's, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has their vices. It is what it is.
Yeah, but it's not getting any better. I was surprised when I went hiking. I thought it'd be dying. Some reason we just took it easy and we weren't even huffing, so that was weird. I huff just walking to the kitchen.
Yeah.
For some reason you go take a hike, not huffing. What the hell's going on with that? So.
And Dave, I don't smoke a pipe, but my latest thing was I found this place in, online for these things. And these things, if you take two of them, will give you a buzz. They're strong as shit. And right now they're a buck a piece for a pack of 20 over at 7-Eleven.
And what are those?
They're little nicotine pouches. They don't have any tobacco in them. It's like there. They're just a little pouch. They've got some mystery powder in them with nicotine.
Mm.
Now, are those hard to keep lit? Now, Ram wants to know what kind of roller you use.
Roller?
Yeah.
One of those like rolling a joint zigzag ones, Little,
You use your 2 fingers in your tongue?
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to go production, see, I always say I'm going to quit this month. If if you want to go production, you get the kind you hit the thing and it just squirts it into a pre-filtered. I think Kyle uses those, but then you got to buy those, you know, that kind. So papers are everywhere. You can get a case of papers cheap. I mean, a case of all these zigzags in them. I don't know how many thou or whatever. And so it's super cheap. It's way cheaper than what the extortion they're trying to pull on you, you know, if you wanted to smoke.
Right.
It's all
That-
taxes and extortion.
Pat, that just reminded me. Have you ever tried to use zigzags for paper patching? What's the thickness on that?
Oh, I think they're just way too thin. I tried that Chinese tissue paper that one time and had a double or triple wrap, but it's still, the bullet went and it left a wad of Chinese tissue paper in the board. I mean,
Well, I can try and weigh you one, Pat, and then take calipers to it. But yeah, they're pretty thin.
they're really thin. And what do you call it? That 8-pound onion skin, 25% cotton. That is the shit.
Damn.
And then what I also do is I don't like smoking a bunch of paper. I mean, you know, so I cut a V in the bottoms. So I'll pull out a bunch of them and cut a V, and it actually goes in the roller easier, but you're not smoking, you know, a triangle on each side of paper anymore.
Yeah, double layer of paper, right?
They don't need to be that long. I don't know why they make them, you know. Yeah, the papers, but
That's so
they're
you can.
top brand, you know, not zigzag brand. It's a top roller,
Right.
a top thing. And the grocery stores have the rollers for like $3. Yeah.
Most people don't use those for cigarettes. They pack as much weed in there as they can. That's why they let them
You know,
overlap.
and my son bought them for me, and I'm like, tell him it's for your dad. It's not for smoking pot. So he doesn't look like he smoked, you know. He doesn't smoke.
Right.
Yeah, it felt bad that he went and got that for me, but he found them somewhere. So, but yeah, he got me pipe tobacco too, flavored, because he's like, why aren't you smoking the pipe? Because it tastes like a cigarette. I want aroma. I want, you know, how pipes. And now he got me the flavored stuff, but it smells like your vape stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It stinks in the baggie. I'm like, oh, it smells like that. Some of the vape that Mig gave me when he left for mine. You know, my vape.
Smells like Captain Crunch.
Yeah, something like that. So they're all different flavors, so I got to try that and get off the cigs. You know, just not inhale. Try to. It's tough.
Yeah, it's hard to transition. Shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I could kick heroin, but cigarettes, all your life, it's tough.
Yep.
I think I could kick any drug out there except for tobacco. I love tobacco. I just like it. I'm sorry. It's tough.
I've been told our relationship is over if you try to quit tobacco again. So if I run short, she's like, go get yourself another 10. Hurry up. Skedaddle down to the 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah. You get
So-
cranky.
Pat having a Nick fade is just like Pat in the morning before his coffee, huh?
No, it's like calling him at like 11. Yes. Because he works nights. And it'll be like, what? He didn't do it to me, but I know better. But
I think I
know
did it to Rody one time. But no, even the guys at work know better. You know, it's got to be an emergency. But they'll text. And that's why I'm worried about being on your text thing, is because I only get a text while I'm sleeping in an emergency, and I leap out of bed and jump to the phone and check to see what's fucked up. You know, do I have to go to work without a shower, or am I okay? And then it's going to be something like, you know, somebody got a new puppy, and it's going to be, son of a bitch.
So it'll be a picture of a dead mouse in a mousetrap.
You know, I think I just need to get another phone. And what I really ought to do is, I'm getting gigabit Ethernet, is, we ought to have a private phone system for all of us. What do you think?
Ooh. Decentralized, private.
All right then. Consider it a done deal.
Might be interesting.
Wait. What done deal?
Oh, I can set up a phone system probably tonight. And there's an app on the app store that you install it and you can throw it on your cell phone. And if you want telephones, I've got 150 of them sitting around over here. If you want an actual desktop phone, but if you want it on your cell phone, it'll do video conferencing. It'll do all that shit, and it won't be going through public. It'll be encrypted on the internet and all that shit and private. And,
so it's like a phone Gus would have in Breaking Bad, where you just crunch it, or
for sure.
Saul, or call Saul, who was selling them.
Yep. After you do the deal, you snap the phone in half and throw it in the water.
I think half of America is going to need those phones. So when they make meetings and all that,
Yep.
that's the only way. Otherwise, they can track everything going on. There's no way you can have a revolution without private phones. Because,
Yeah. I'm not interesting anyways. I don't care if they listen.
Well, you got to make them work for it. That's what's important. There's only so many guys that can be listening to fucking bullshit phone calls like we'd have. So you got to make them work for it.
You just got to jack with them. Yep.
Do that last quote. Yeah. Oh, cans and string. I thought it said something else.
What do you think it said?
No, nothing. I thought it had to do with cons and, convicts and stuff. All right, sorry about that. These are dark.
What are you, hungover?
No, these lights right here don't have a cover on them. I have to use, and my other lights are blinking now, so I got to figure that out.
Just in time for the holidays. Blinking lights.
Pat likes the blinking lights.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. You turn the light out. It's pretty in here with the lights out.
I bet.
I think it's a switch. It has to be the switch with a loose connection or something. Bang on the wall. All right, fixed.
Oh, you can fix that without even turning the breaker off.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
No, I turn it off anyway. No. I've seen electricians though. They're just like, just don't touch nothing.
Yep.
No, that's not me.
I can't do that shit either.
I'm scared as hell of electricity. No.
Yep. The loud pop and then the lights turning off just ain't something I want to experience.
Oh yeah, the pop and crackle. You go through that a couple times. It's just more of a sound thing, I guess.
You hear the pop and then an F-bomb immediately after.
Little dribble down the jeans. Oh yeah.
Just laying on the floor convulsing, pissing yourself.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, you're talking about worrying about your heater and water on the floor. I was gonna say, well, if you see a dead rat in a puddle of water, Hey, Mig, that's the way to do it.
Dude, you gotta try this. You don't even have to reload a trap.
Yeah, just wet down your entire, what is it, his garage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Man.
Cut the cord off of an appliance, drop it in the water. It'll take care of itself.
Yeah.
Can't use a circuit breaker though. You got a hardwire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the neighbors would love that. All their pets are missing. Yeah. Kids. It's funny though. I like his updates. 14, number 14. I was
Yep,
like,
he's-
damn.
He's keeping count of the.
We don't have that many, and we got fields all over here. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we have cats.
Okay, so the mousetrap story from my house is the Chinese make these 48-inch wide glue traps now.
Oh man.
So the little fuckers get used to running around, you know, they get smart after they're like a couple of weeks old. But yeah, they can't get around a 48-inch wide across the whole hallway. They're done.
So the shoulder thing problem, I don't know if it's an issue on the 125. I don't have any experience with that one. Somebody might have that mold that could speak to that. But where the driving band on the bullet is, where it becomes the ogive of the bullet, it'll step down a little bit before the nose of the bullet.
Yeah, I'd have to look at his bullet again. I could grab one and just point to what the thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have one with that step on it either. But it's like
it's a ball and it goes down. Instead of going straight down, you see a little bit of step, like a rim of a cartridge sitting there. Oh, he's gonna draw a picture, and you know what it's gonna look like.
a middle finger.
Oops, I didn't mean it to look like that, kids.
See, this is driving me crazy. I am so broke this month. I had to buy tires and brakes.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yep. And I just found out I needed rotors. So I got to buy rotors.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's probably that stop and go stuff wearing on your brakes.
What sucks is it's Italian Brembo rotors. And I've got an Australia-made car, so they ship them from Italy to Australia, then from Australia to the U.S.
The shipping's going to cost more than the damn rotors.
It's all built into the price. So now they're not cheap rotors anymore. It's $153 a piece on the backs. That's my best price working at a dealer.
Wow.
And $90 each on the fronts.
Damn.
It could be worse, I guess. I mean, shit. The premium rotors they sell at the parts stores can get up to $110 sometimes, but that's still a lot of money, man. Shit.
Yeah. So, well, that was a surprise. It's like, hey, your rotors are out of spec. You gotta put new ones on. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. No gun parts this month. No molds. Yeah.
I hate cars.
I know.
Good night, Ram. Thanks for stopping by, brother. So yeah, hobbies. I don't know if it's going to be an issue on the 125s. I can't speak to it. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, could that be an issue? Maybe. I don't know.
You'll know when you do a plunk test. You know.
Right.
Seat
But, I
it,
mean,
seat it, plunk it, seat it. That's how I do it. You know, just take the flare off.
Yeah, I just wish that you could order like, hey, let me order 100 of these bullets out of that mold, and that way I know if I want to pay $100 and some odd dollars for a mold, you know.
Well, I thought I already had that mold.
The 125.
Upstairs. A beer ski. Just in the can. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to say. I thought he already had that. He has a 2-cav M&P, but I can't remember what it looked like. I thought it was a ball.
Feeding issues like in some so it would just be your bullet contacting the lands of your rifling before you want it to.
It's not a feeding issue like that. It's a plunking issue. It's where that little edge hits the lands if your bullet's seated too long.
Mm-hmm.
If you seat it back, I believe the 125 is going to have way less problem because it's got less lead. The 147s, which are really 153 grains, that thing, I mean, then you start worrying about volume.
So yeah, do you pretty much have to seat the top of that shoulder like dead nuts even to the top of the case mouth? I mean,
no, I can keep it off. I can keep it off of there,
Okay.
but I have to reduce my powder charge unless I change powders or something that's less volume type. That equalizes it out.
And
You know.
I'm sure we're making a bigger deal out of it than it really is, because I mean they got 5-star reviews on the molds. I mean it probably is. It's just us overthinking shit.
It's just the one I'm not happy with is their 147, which is really 153 grains, and it's just that ledge, you know. What would fix it is shave off the top of that mold so you can seat lower, you know what I mean? Take some of the base out, make it a 137 grain or something.
How's it going, Mad Sexy? Yeah, man, I haven't heard from you in a while.
But yeah, Pat and Tin Man, I get in my truck the other day and I'm pressing on my brake pedal, and I have good brakes. And I hear the shh, and I'm like, did it always do that, or is my booster leaking somewhere? And so I'm pressing on it. Shh, shh, shh. I'm thinking it's stock. It's an old 90s Ford truck.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's bugging me because I hear the shh, shh, and the brakes work awesome. So what the hell? Am I imagining this now? I know brakes all the way around are good. It can only be a leak at the booster, like a tube coming out or something.
Is your fluid level getting lower, or is it?
No, everything's good, and it has good brakes all the way around.
I wouldn't worry about it until you can't stop.
Yeah, but Pat, you've done a lot of cars. Some hiss, don't they? Because when you hear hissing, that's when your booster's going.
Yeah, but, well, you know how it is. I mean, it might be different now. I remember back when I was working on stuff like Fords, you know, an AutoZone brake booster was $30, and it was like, don't dick with it. You know, it'd be a good idea to get it off, because they don't just start leaking most of the time. Usually the brake fluid starts bypassing out of the back of the master, gets the rubber wet, and then they start leaking.
Yeah, there's that rubber gasket with the lever thingy. But then I also have like hoses that go like to my cruise control and engine. It could be something stupid. But I think a booster now is more like $100 and something bucks. It's a big boy too.
Yeah, and it's a Ford. I mean, on GM, it's like the same booster for 30 years, you know, for everything.
Right.
And on a Ford, it's like going to be, you know, with power steering, with 3 on the tree, without heater delete, plus this. It's going to be Ford.
It should be pretty common for mine. It should be pretty common.
Yeah. Well,
because that same body and everything, I think they went with the same booster the years after that body style and before. I don't know. Best cruise control I've ever used in my life, though, because it goes off of that.
So here's what I'm thinking. I think your booster diaphragm is leaking. If you're getting that hiss, probably. But even without the booster, your brakes still work.
They still work, and I have a stick.
Yeah.
So I'm not like desperate right now, but
yeah, you could always get downshift. You know, it's that way. If you hit a wall, you're only doing 10 miles an hour.
And they're not tough to change. It's not like you have to, you know, it's right there. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I'd want to check is if the booster's leaking, the master might be leaking into the booster, and I'd check that. So on the vacuum line on the booster, if you yank the little plastic little elbow off of your booster and just see if it's wet on the inside, and you've got brake fluid in your vacuum line.
Good call. Do a little bore check thingy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sergeant Bulldog, you know, I need to give it a chance. I screwed with it a little bit, and I was like, man, I don't like this. I want my truncated cone 147 grain. Montana Gold Bullet. I want a copy of that mother, because that is it. So, I don't know. I shot them in 38s too, which is great. You know, it's fine.
There's gotta be a company that you can just send them a bullet and be like, hey, make a mold out of this. I mean,
Arsenal.
yep.
Arsenal will do it.
May have to pay a little bit extra money for it, but I mean, they could do it.
But I want the MP hollow point. Well, on a truncated hollow point's no good because you got a skinny nose.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow points, you want a broad. That's where it really works good. Because when they start,
Yeah, you get that little thin rim.
they
Yeah.
shred. Yeah.
Yep.
If they start getting skinny and you have a hollow point in it, they just shrapnel. And if you like shrapnel, that's great. But if you want a nice mushroom, no. You'd have to go so soft, it's not practical to carry. And that's what I found doing tests out here. So, and then I went to the wad cutters, and it's like, they don't care. They go halfway, and now you got this hat, you know.
You could use a damn Phillips or a flat blade screwdriver bit, and it'll fold in half.
And they're dry. Yeah, they drive like a son of a bitch. But, you know, accuracy is not going to be the same as a store-bought hollow point. So I carry store-bought hollow points. Sorry. I'm carrying them. The jacket makes it work.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And every time I do a factory hollow point, I don't care what brand, whatever, guess what?
The mushrooms.
It didn't shrapnel.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mushroom. Mm-hmm. Less fuss, less worry. But it's fun. It's fun. It's so much fun shooting jugs. So I'll keep doing it.
Big jugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were to want a mold of a bullet, Hornady makes that 200 grain semi-wad cutter. It's a button nose and it has the knurling on the driving band. It's like a smooth no lube groove, but it's got knurling. They put that wax lube on them. Dude, those shoot so good for my 1911, but nobody makes a mold like that. I think they even discontinued that bullet from Hornady too, and damn, they shot good.
A button nosed. That sounds like a wad cutter.
It's a semi-wad cutter button nose. It's kind of like, I think Lyman makes a mold. It's kind of like that 452, 460, but it's a shorter nose.
Okay.
And yeah, a buddy at work gave me some to try, and the first two trigger pulls, I shot at a 10-yard target. Both of them were in the black diamond in the dead center. I was like, holy shit.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm good with what I got.
I think William C. Chapin just did a video on those. And got the waxy shit all over everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're messy.
Thrift store. You know how critical defense, you were saying, why aren't they nickel? You know, I had some critical defense, and it was just regular brass instead of nickel coated.
Mm-hmm.
My son found 2 boxes of Hornady, you know, total, all ammo, not just bullets, 9mm, and they had brass casings.
They must be hard up right now and just not doing, not worrying about the nickel. That's weird.
But it was a good price. They're unopened boxes. So, but I looked at it and I thought, oh yeah, Tin Man, no nickel cases again.
Dude, I have it in 38. I have it in 9. I have it in 45. They're all nickel plated cases. Mm-hmm. So it's weird seeing them in brass to me, I guess.
And these are XTPs, and still no nickel. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's weird to me.
So they must be short on nickel. Washing stuff.
Any of you shot a 700 grain Smith & Wesson 500? No.
No, thank you. No. Not my thing. No.
I have guns that have a barrel shorter than that cylinder.
I shot some 500 grains out of a Smith & Wesson 500 at the range. You shot my Martini Henry and then whipped out this Smith & Wesson, said, hey, you want to shoot this one? It wasn't bad. That gun's got to weigh like 6.5 pounds, and the recoil wasn't bad.
It's got a brake on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How's it going?
Hey. Yeah, he's always giving me crap on his replies.
I like him. He's cool.
Yeah.
Good night, brother. Success in my
Actually,
marksmanship.
no, I just bum rapped him. It wasn't him that was doing it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Thorzak's, yeah, here and there. I'm rusty. Man, I'm rusty. Especially, yeah, just watching those first three groups, especially when the one went off the paper. I'm like, I'm using a rest. What the hell am I doing getting one off the paper? That bothered me.
Well, you're just going fast. You
Yeah.
know, you were click boom, click boom, click boom.
Mm-hmm.
You were like you had to go home or something.
And I know it was like I was in a rush, and I was like, I got nothing going on today. What the hell am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
Where is that son? I told him to give me a beer.
Dear?
10 minutes later. 10 minutes is no good. I'm sorry. Parched. Oh. You want to ask a boy to do a man's job? I hope he's not listening because
Next thing you know, you got a beer can bouncing off Uncle Jim's head.
Yeah. It'll be like Meg number 14. Yes. All right, thanks. He met me halfway on the stairs. So he must have heard me. Let's see. Yeah, it's brush time. Oh, that's funny.
Know what you're doing wrong. Yeah, I gotta get that weird trigger reset and pulling it immediately after the reset. I gotta kick that shit. It's
just
yeah.
put a note right on the bench there when you're shooting. Quit doing it. Just write it right there and look at that before you shoot each time.
It's like I have to, you know what I could do is just every time I take a shot, I have to take my finger out of the trigger guard completely and put it on the barrel slide and then put it back in the trigger guard. That might help too.
No,
yeah, but then you got to go through all that take up on that Beretta. You know?
Yeah,
you click and sit there and wait.
I can't do it. There's something in my brain that as soon as I feel that click.
Get over. It's Charles Barkley's golf swing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know his little dip hitch where he couldn't swing? Same thing. You got to make yourself do it because the reset's great. You don't have all that take up to the wall. You know.
I love that trigger on that gun, man. It's good. Even bone stock, that trigger's awesome on that gun.
I'm really digging the looks of that new high power.
I want one. If I see one, I don't know if I'll be able to walk away without it.
Yeah, wait till they come down a bit, but all forged and everything, that's what sold me. No MIM, all forged.
Oh, you guys are killing me.
Oh, they're so badass.
Yeah.
They'll have to have different magazines for California, but still, if you see one, get one.
10 rounds. Yeah, 10 round mags. Which are plentiful. Magar, they're the easiest to find. You know, in 10 rounds.
Yeah, it's a bullshit law anyways.
I've decided to become a Nevada citizen. After this last election, didn't do a damn bit of good. And I can't do any good voting in California. Yeah. So
it's a good move. Yeah.
So where has your governor been the last 12, 13 days?
Yeah, he disappeared. Must have something.
So here's the rumor. The rumor is he got a booster and he got Bell's palsy in his face.
That's what I've heard.
And didn't want to be seen.
He got what in his face?
half his face paralyzed.
Oh. Justice served.
Yep. As I was watching the Salty Cracker on YouTube, he was talking about that.
Where's
Yeah.
the National Enquirer when you need it?
Oh, they'll have a stunt double for him. You know, a doppelganger before long.
He'll come out with one of those superhero masks where you only see one side.
No, but they'll have him strapped to a stretcher like Hannibal Lecter with one of them masks on.
This is so bad. You'll probably get your chat banned for this.
I don't care. Thoughts of the remake on the Python? I don't know anything about Colt handguns, man.
Who asked that? I can't see that.
Mad Sexy says, any thoughts on the remake of the Python?
Okay, it had issues when it came out with some people and others not, but the internals are not the original Python. They changed the internals a little bit. And there's videos on it, so you can watch plenty of videos where people have a real Python and the new Python. And I've seen the internals, so there's got to be videos out there with the internals of each.
Well, there you go.
And anyone that's had old ones like me don't like the new one. But that's just because it's just a personal thing. It's like they bring a great car back and then you're like, geez. It's like the Bronco right now.
With the new Bronco, yep.
You get disappointed.
Give me the 96 with the Windsor engine that gets 7 miles a gallon.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. Why not buy a 72 Bronco and restore it and save money?
Yep.
You see, I'm cured of that, Jim. I worked on classics all my life and drove them to work there every day. And after I got a 99, I think they kind of figured everything out around 99, 2000 or so. It's just nice to go out to the car, turn the key, and go.
Until your electronics crap out and all the other stuff that does stuff,
But it's not like, beat on the needles on the carburetor because you left it for 2 days and there was too much bullshit additive in the California gas and the Butons got stuck in the carb every morning and all the other shit. I mean, it was always something. I had a 69 El Camino. I walked out to that car and I was like, what's it going to be today? And it's never enough to get you stuck and not let you go to work, but it was going to be something.
No high capacity mags. How are they going to know if they're plugged or not?
They can blow me.
There's magazines that are full length that are plugged. How in the hell are they going to know? And pistol bags, how are you going to know?
No, I went and read the rules, Jim. YouTube considers a high capacity mag more than 30 rounds, at least for today.
Oh.
But they said no more belts, no more belt feeding.
More belts, 50-round drums. What a bunch of jackasses.
Like it matters.
Yeah, who cares?
The way these people think is ridiculous. It's beyond imaginable how stupid they are.
I think the one that pissed everybody off was no more thermal hunting videos.
Oh.
That's bullshit. Those videos are awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
They're so good. You see a raccoon silhouette look at the camera and just get popped in the forehead. Those are great.
Oh, they're taking the fun out of everything.
Those in the helicopter hog hunts, those are pretty cool too.
Oh, those are awesome. I want to do one of those. I would love to do one of those. Especially if it's mounted. Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, mounted and belted. Oh yeah.
Make bacon right there in the field.
All day long. Yep. And you can dress them while they're on the ground. Oh yeah, let's see if I can see the chat now.
High capacity magazines, what a joke. No
All
ammo
right.
manufacturer. Yeah, ammo manufacturer is an old one.
Yeah, I haven't been shooting my drums lately, so I'm not too worried about that. All you got to
No.
do is not show that part, but then they'll count the rounds in the video.
You got to mess with them. Just make their life suck about it. Oh, that was 31. No, it wasn't. I had a misfire.
It was
Good
a
night, Matt.
fast tactical reload.
Yeah.
Oh.
Night, Matt. It's actually good seeing you, man. Been a while.
Hey, good night. Yeah, maybe I'll find a snare drum at the thrift store and do a drum video.
Yes. And just pack it
Shoot
full of
the
ammo.
drum.
Just pack it full of ammo. Like, look how many this drum holds.
Yeah. And then do the dun-dun-dun with a joke every time. Dun-dun-dun.
Just tape it to the bottom of one of your pistols.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Those bastards.
Oh, yeah, fuck 'em. I think I'm going to do a casting video just for the hell of it again. You know, just sing "Let's Go Brandon" and cast some bullets.
Yep.
They really haven't been bugging on, casting so much, so that's good.
Not even on a live stream. Yeah, we did it, 2 weeks ago? I was casting out in my shed on a live stream. It didn't give you any trouble yet.
No, once they're after you for something, then they kind of stick on you a while, and then they kind of give up. Taco's going through it right now.
Scotsman. What is going on, man?
Yeah, poor Taco. Someone's got their claws in him, reporting him all the time, and that's when they get you.
That's bullshit, because that is the nicest dude you'll ever meet in your life. Why mess with him?
I know. It's like none of his videos are offensive whatsoever.
No, I don't think he could be offensive if he tried. I've met him. He's awesome.
Super cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
Love Taco. Yeah, it's not fair. There's a lot of people I'd rather see go through that, but not him.
Yeah.
Be right back here.
Scotsman, I'm kicking myself in the ass not trying that powder before. I'm a jackass.
Last night I hopped on Uncle Jim's 2 channel that you set up. Thank you, sir. Because that was in there, and watched the Weasel video again.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah, yep. When he I went back and watched that too. That's a good one. It just nails that rabbit.
I saved you the. Is Uncle Jim peeing?
No.
Remember that video?
We were just talking about the White Weasel video on the Uncle Jim 2 channel.
What about it?
That's a good one. That's a great video.
I know, on Christmas Day, who would have ever thought, that was just like, yeah.
They're like, oh, he's going to get him. You're like,
my wife is like, he's so little. And then bam. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I hope I see him again. Wintertime, they're brown in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Wintertime, they are just cool. They put on their pimp coat and they're out to rock. That little black tip on their tail.
Chameleon weasels. I'll be damned.
Yeah, they just look awesome. They're mean little son of bitches too.
Mm-hmm. William, I was using Ramshot True Blue, and you know what? That's a great powder too. I got good accuracy. It ran awesome. The only issue with it was with those light bullets, you have to use a lot of powder, and if you don't use enough, you'll get unburnt powder in your barrel. It'll be on the bench. It'll be, you know.
Works great in 5.7. I'm glad you gave me a jug of that.
Hell yeah.
I was saving it for something else, and it's like, 5.7 though. That's the powder.
I use it in 357 too. It works good.
Yeah.
What do I do? 9.2 grains under a 140 grain bullet. And yeah, works awesome.
Yeah, good stuff. My
I
problem.
do it.
My shop closed, and then the other one is selling. So it's like I have to travel for powder.
Mm-hmm.
No
But
clothes. Yeah.
You got Gunny's and Sportsman's Warehouse not too terribly far away though, which are two great resources.
Hour 45-minute drive. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Just not convenient. Like pop by and look what's there.
Yep,
It's one of
same
those
boat.
things.
Same boat as me. Like my
Yeah.
local gun shop, I can't get nothing.
Yeah. And when you have to travel, it's an event, there and back. It's, there's half your day. Make sure you're got your list. See what they got.
Yeah, hell, I just call them ahead of time, and I bet Gunny's if you call them and say, "Hey, I'll be there, in an hour. Here's my name." I bet they'd set aside a jug or two for you, so you don't waste a trip.
Yeah.
Maybe if they know you.
I call them up and say, "Could you Uber me some over here?"
DoorDash that shit.
Does one of your employees live down south? Pick up a pizza while you're at it. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
What powder is that? What are you talking about, Bulldog? The one I was just talking about for 9? I was just saying Ramshot True Blue. If you don't use enough, it leaves some unburnt powder in your barrel. I think I was using 4.8 grains, and it could use some more. James says the hollow pointer works great. Ooh, that Lee 200 round flat. That might make a good mushroom. HS6. That's what Josh at 243 Outdoors uses all the time. It's good powder for 9.
So it's tight grip.
Yep. That powder scares me though.
Why?
Because the minimum is 3.3, the max is 3.6, and the load data, it's just a really small window, man.
It depends on whose book you're looking at. But
Lyman, yeah, that's what Lyman was saying.
Lyman's a little soft on that. It depends on the bullet and that seating depth and everything.
Right.
I'm afraid, says the man with 4.2 grains of bullseye.
That's different. I use a lot of bullseye. I'm pretty familiar with it. Tight group, not so much. And I used tight group the first time I did 9mm cast bullets, and that was before I knew that the firing pin hole on a Beretta is quite a bit bigger than the firing pin itself, so they always crater around the primer no matter what. And so I'm sitting there like, I have pressure signs, and that, it's just nature of the beast. That's how Berettas are.
Yeah, that Ruger 5.7 will crater a little bit around it, no matter what. Factory ammo doesn't matter.
Yep. That's how my bread is too. I mean, it could be a super light load; it'll still do it. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. You said Red Dot. I have an unopened jar of Red Dot. I haven't tried yet, but I figured it'd be good. Shotgun, whatever.
Yep. Thorzax uses Red Dot, I believe.
Yeah, I was at the pawn shop or whatever, and they had it on sale for 20% off or something. So what the heck,
It's a good backup.
versatile. 45, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, 38. You want to shoot 38 wad cutters? That'd be a good one for that.
yeah, it's just not the optimum for anything. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah, it works. So even in shotgun, it's not the optimum. You're not going to get the feet per second, but it works.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to crack that open someday. Oh, there he is.
There's my boy.
Did we get 15, Meg? Huh?
Yeah, man.
15's out there. You go check. 15.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, baby.
Damn right,
15's.
Scotsman. I had one feeding issue in that Beretta, and it was because the feed ramp was just caked full of shit. It was disgusting. I shot hundreds of rounds through without cleaning it. But it fed the next round just fine. Is the cratering on all Beretta 92s? I don't know. On mine, yeah.
Probably firing pin hole size compared to firing pin. It's not a big deal. I mean, as long as you know your gun does that.
Right. That's why I thought it was an issue, because I mean the edges of the primer were totally round, and I had a cratering around the fire pin hole, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, just look for flattening of primers and forget about that.
Yeah, if your case is still in one piece, you're all right. Oh, he got 15.
I knew it.
Yes.
Going for 20. What is going on? They must be. Do you have a welcome mat out there or what?
It's a trail of peanut butter going from the field to the garage.
You don't feed the dog out there, do you? Because that'll do it.
Oh, he got a picture in the group chat, number 15, dead in the trap.
Can we show it on YouTube?
Oh, that's a body shot, too. That thing's in there sideways.
Oh, is it a flipper? It's a flipper. Yep. Oh, yeah. There's plenty of spring tension on that trap yet. If you get a
good.
flip, that's good. Oh, Rune is here. Hey, Rune.
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 What is going on?
Yeah.
All right, Scotsman, have a good night at work, man.
Take care.
Yeah,
Man,
thanks for
this
stopping
time
by.
of day, wow. He starts late.
I think he works the overnights. I'm not sure, though.
No traffic.
Yep. I texted him at like 3 o'clock the other day. I'm like, shit, I hope I ain't waking him up. Rune just woke up.
Just woke up. Okay.
Let's see. It's probably, 5:45 in the morning over there?
Well, according to when we have chats, I'd guess 4:35. Yeah, 4:35, something like that.
I think he's 5 hours ahead of me. I'm not sure.
What's that?
But that was before daylight savings time, though, so it's probably all jacked up. Speaking of that, my kid is still on pre-daylight savings time schedule. She wakes up at 6 in the morning. It's like, come on.
Oh, man, that was a week ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Almost.
she's still waking up at 6 and ready for bed at 7 at night. Ugh.
Leon's 5 in the morning every day.
Does he wake you up for food?
Oh, yeah, you got to let him out. He will do everything to make sure you let him out. So if he doesn't attack Minnie and make a horrendous sound, this is 5 in the morning. He will jump up, and on our bed we have a ledge that's only about that thick, right? And he'll go along there right above your heads and go back and forth, and then he'll paw at my wife's cheek. He's like, dudes, I want out. Do I have to go to the old man? Because he's going to get him and start kicking some ass. And so he'll do everything. And then you let him out.
Yep.
And but he's relentless. He's not, I want out at 5. That's it. It was what, 0745?
Mm-hmm. So he's 7 hours ahead of us. Or me.
I like his crest. I got lines on our crest too. Just like that.
Yeah.
Fighting lions. Yes.
On your engine crest?
Engine crest.
Shit.
No, there's no arrow. Well, there might. Wait a minute. The lion is holding arrows. Wait a second.
Could be.
All right, guys, I gotta hit the road. If you're still on in an hour, I will see you in an hour.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Have a good one, Pat.
All
See
right.
you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming on. Good seeing you.
Easy on the brakes going home.
Yep. Well, no, he said I got about 5,000 or 6,000 miles left on the brakes, but and if I wear them out, who cares? I'm changing the rotors anyway.
Yep.
Go till it sparks. Yes.
I love changing rotors because then if they're stuck on the hub, you can just beat them with a sledgehammer and not care.
We don't have that problem here in California.
Oh, you're lucky.
The rotors don't stick. There's no corrosion. You throw the car up in the lift and it's 20 years old and there's no rust.
Everything just falls off. Your bolts all can go, hand tight. Yeah.
Yeah, I've worked on rust buckets before, but the normal stuff here is you don't even have to hit them with WD-40 or anything. They just come right off. Everything's fine.
That's the reason I hate working on cars because I live in the Rust Belt. Nothing's ever easy.
Everything's welded together.
Yep.
Or it breaks when you turn the handle.
Yep. I've had that happen on shocks, the bottom mounts for shocks. Oh, it pisses you off too. It ruins your whole day. You snap the head off a bolt. Anyways.
Good night, you guys.
Night, Pat.
Take care, Pat. Always good to have Pat on.
I love Pat.
Mm-hmm. Pat gets so much rust in Lower County. Meg, let's see what time is it. He should be at work, shouldn't he?
No, he gets off before I do. I think he goes till 10, and it's 12:45 now. He's been home for a while. Well, no, I'm sorry, he was not. I don't know if he wants me to say where he was.
Oh,
but
yeah. Yeah. He had the day off. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. You're giving him crap for not coming on. It's like, what's your excuse? It's like, what?
Okay, it's a good excuse.
Yeah. All right, you got me.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, rough day for Mig. Mig's, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not have to kidnap the dogs. Okay, well, that's good.
I feel bad about not pulling out the file while you were here. I feel so bad now.
Don't worry about it.
Didn't even think about it.
I didn't even. I don't even know if I thought about it while I was there. To be honest, we were having tons of fun doing what we were doing.
Yeah, I was looking. I went over to see what's out there now, and it's just DSA, and their little 18-inch like has a fixed sight with the flip one way and flip the other like an AR. No elevation or nothing. It's like weird. Folding stock though.
Oh yeah.
And it was sexy, but yeah, they're up there. I mean, they start bare bones at 15 over there. So
Damn.
yeah, and nothing. It says nothing says like in stock. It's like place your order for whatever. I don't know if they
Wait till we get some, and we'll let you know.
notify me. Yeah, notify me and stuff. And most of them are $2,000.
Yep.
Damn. But they're the only ones making them right now. Other than one from Belgium is going to cost you $15,000.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, you want an FN? Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes you can get lucky and find one in some store consignment that was an import, kind of like mine, a South American one.
I'll say yours is Chilean, right?
Chilean and imbel receiver. That's how they made it legal here. It's kind of like when they take a case, they got to do so many parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matter of fact, next time I go to this pawn shop, local pawn shop, I swear they had some old guns. I'm going to see if they got a Martini Henry there.
Oh man.
Some kind of falling block type gun. That would be cool if they had one over there.
Then you can start buying that brass that Pat's always after. I got my 10 boxes. The rest of you can.
I wish, to be honest with you, I wish someone would make a modern one with a modern cartridge. Just easy and threaded barrel because it's a single shot.
Yep.
I think that would be the tits. They'd sell tons of them. 4570, whatever. Threaded barrel. And do the carbine's kind of tough. The carbine kicks like hell. Do the regular size like he has, and then the carbine's really short, but it kicks like a mule. I think it'd be really cool.
Yep. Yeah, everybody's all worried about bolt action now. So, yeah.
I just like the action. Throw it in there.
Yep.
So anyway, I was joking with Pat. Because I've been looking at Martini Henrys and I get these pop up, things on YouTube. And one was, how the, not Afghanistan, Turkish or Afghanistan, one of the countries where they make stuff out of just, scrap and everything.
Oh, yeah.
They had a little Martini pistol that was like for tourists and stuff.
Ooh.
This big. And it was so cool. They used the lever, went down the handle, the grip, and you just go. It wasn't. They said no. You don't want to fire that. That's not going to be safe.
Right. Yeah.
They're just using these parts they got.
Ooh.
It was awesome, and I thought if they had that threaded, it'd kind of be like a contender. If they had that threaded in a modern cartridge, something easy. Whatever, 357, whatever. I thought that would be really cool, but it was cool. Just picture that receiver like that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Just thrown together with random crap.
They put it together and they even put fake markings on it to make it try and look like it was a, real deal, which it wasn't. They were screwed up their lettering and stuff. It wasn't authentic, but
Afghani knockoff.
Yeah, and I picture some guy in sandals squatting on the ground, ting, 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 doing his thing, Yeah, those videos are awesome. You see those guys making stuff.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
doing great. They were doing brake rotors. They were doing wheels. They were making these wheels. I saw a video on that. Unbelievable. Yeah.
I saw one. They were casting something. I forget what they were. They were casting like bronze or brass and just all old school. It's crazy the shit that they can do.
I saw one where they melted down steel cased ammo and made pistols. So bad.
Yes.
Soft. Yeah, soft. Metal.
Pot metal receiver. Yes.
They melted down like AK ammo and crap. And yeah, casted some pistols out of it. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So beware the markings, folks.
Yeah.
But you got to admire them.
Yeah, the ingenuity is unreal. I mean, you work with what you got.
The old school craftsmanship and everything, yeah. So
my first motorcycle had a frame like that. They just took whatever they could find and melted down and make a motorcycle frame with, and it was scary.
Yeah, but they're really interesting to watch. Sometimes I'll get caught up because if you watch one, you get the pop-ups, and then you're like, oh, okay, and then you get 10 more pop-ups, and then that's how you get caught into it. You got to watch out.
You sit there and you watch like the preview, the autoplay on your feed, and then you watch a little bit. You're like, okay, that looks good enough for me to actually watch it, and then I do that a lot.
No, there's for how evil YouTube is, there is so much good stuff out there. Especially if you have a problem and you want to fix something, and boom, this is how you do it. Or this is what common problem. Here you go.
Yep.
So you gotta love it for that.
Like, hey, I need to do some tile work in my house, and I have no idea how. I'll watch a video. Electrical? Yeah, I'll figure it out with YouTube.
And then how I'm always jonesing for Chinese food. I start watching how to make Chinese food. And oh my God, I get spammed, and then I'm starving.
Oh, the Korean street food videos are pretty good too. I like watching those.
Yes.
South
Yep. Especially
Korea.
when they're doing it for like 50 people. They're just like, have you seen the mass production ones? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
South Korean, obviously. North Korea doesn't have any food.
No. No, that would be like slugs and bad. Slug guy might. Yeah, bad.
Ugh.
Oh, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry, you North Koreans that can't escape.
Good content is produced by people like us. That is true.
Anyway, you want to...
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up and my ass is killing me in this chair.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise when you said you were going to do a chat, so that was awesome.
Yep. I missed my friends.
Do another one. Another night.
Tomorrow's Georgia, then Saturday's your chat.
Yeah,
Sunday is Scotsman.
If you want to host Saturday, let me know.
Ooh, that's a lot of responsibility. I don't know. I like being able to leave without ruining the fun for everybody else.
It's nice to have someone. Yeah, it's nice when someone else is doing it because you can just screw off, do whatever you want to.
Right.
You're not obligated. Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up. Side chat. What we got here? We got James Pollard still here. Thorzax, MCK. Mig's probably gone. William Ganley. Yep. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. We just wanted to do a quick, short one.
Yeah, it was fun.
Got bored. Gave you guys something to do for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
But, all right. Watch the Georgia chat tomorrow, and then we'll probably see you Saturday on an Uncle Jim chat.
If he lives.
Yep.
To see another day.
If he's here. We'll see him. If he keeps shooting the foul, get some double.
Let's go for 5. No.
All right. Good night, guys.